all packed.
Morning. Mind if I play boo? Hey, you going on a picnic, huh? Boy, that sounds like fun. See you later. Have a good time.
Hey, hold it right there, Jocko.
Oh.
Where do you think you're going?
Fishing.
I mean, you promised to take us on a picnic today, remember? Saturday.
Joni, today is the big club championship. I couldn't have planned a picnic. What do you think I am, stupid?
You're the one who fishes with a golf club.
Joni, this tournament only happens once a year. The guys are counting on me. It's very important. Please. 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 I promise. The next thing the family wants to do together, I'll do it, no matter what it is. I promise, please. I promise, I promise, I promise, I promise, I promise.
This is the man I'm supposed to model my life after?
Please, please, please. So what do you think, honey? You think the trophy will be noticed up here, or, hey, maybe I should put it over the mantle in the living room, huh?
Why don't you just hang it on the front door as a knocker? Hi! Please, please, no applause. I knew I'd be discovered sooner or later. I guess it's sooner. Good. See you later. Got this letter this morning from the TV show Beat Thy Neighbor. They want my family to try out for the show. Hey, I was watching that this morning. That's that funny show where the neighbors compete against each other in crazy contests.
Yeah, to see which families can make the biggest fools of themselves.
Right. My family's perfect for it. Here's the mail. Just one letter for you, Jocko.
To get children for the show, Harriet.
Oh, it's simple. At the end of each program, they tell you where to send a postcard if you want to be a contestant. So I sent one in, and they chose us. I bet it'll be fun.
Fun? You call one family dressing up like ice cream cones and the other family trying to lick them clean fun? Well, I call it degrading. Family loses all dignity and self-respect.
In our case, we've got nothing to lose. Bye.
Bye.
I don't believe this.
Well, what is it?
It says here we've been invited to try out for Beat Thy Neighbor.
All right.
All right, who submitted our name?
I didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
I did it.
Vicky, why'd you do it?
The man on TV said to send in a postcard, so I did.
Well, no way are we going to try out for that show.
Dad, you promised.
What did I promise?
Please, please. I promise. The next time the family wants to do something, I'll do it.
Oh, that promise. Well, I thought you meant like taking in a ball game, not swimming in chicken fat. Come on, you guys. Only a complete imbecile would go on Beat Thy Neighbor.
Hi!
I rest my case.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
My, you're looking well. For you.
Nice trophy.
Thank you.
Where'd you buy it? You probably heard we are going to be big TV stars, but don't worry, sweetheart, Bubby, we'll still keep in touch with the riffraff.
Oh, I wish there was time for Calvin to design some really stunning outfits for our interviews.
Calvin.
Calvin Klein. We're very close, you know. I was responsible for his huge success in jeans.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. Yes, I said to him, I said, Calvin, put the name on the behind, not on the fly. However, since the interview's tomorrow, I suppose we'll just have to buy something, off the rack.
We got invited to try out for Beat Thy Neighbor, too.
I'm not going to subject my family to all that embarrassment and ridicule.
The grand prize is $50,000.
Still, if it's done tastefully.
All right, we're going to be TV stars. Don't worry, sweetheart, Booby. We'll still keep in touch with the riffraff.
Thank you, Shanna. Now remember, act up. Pippy, bright, lots of personality, just like the host of the show, Guy Dwyer.
Brendan, I don't have to act. That's the way I am naturally. Effervescent.
Hi, Brindles. I'm Guy Dwyer.
Hi, Guy.
Sorry I'm late, gang, but you know what? Somebody stole my brand new car!
Oh, what a shame, but of course it was insured.
No!
Too bad.
You know, I like your sincerity. Yes, I see you're exactly the kind of people I want on my TV show. You're happy? Fun loving?
Oh.
Want to come on the show to have a good time? Not just there to make the money.
Money? You give away money?
We had no idea.
You wouldn't believe the hard luck stories I get from people pretending to be down and out just to come on my show to make a buck.
That's disgusting.
Well, I've already picked one of the two families to be on the show, and that's the Gumps. And I would really like that other family to be the Brindle Bunch. However, I still have to interview one more family from your neighborhood, and that's the Lawsons.
They're a wonderful family. You can't tell right away because they're so boring.
Well, in that case, you stay by your phone because you may get a chance to
Be my neighbor!
feel good. Bye, Brindle.
Bye, guys!
Yeah. Ah.
Looks like it's either us or the Lawsons, Daddy.
Well, don't just sit there, Hotshot. What are we going to do about Mr. and Mrs. Whitebread and their two little crumbs?
Leave it to me. Have you ever known me to be at a loss for something underhanded?
Hi, Harriet. Hi, Vicky. We just got back from our interview for the TV show, and it looks like we're going to be on it. When's the interview? At 2 o'clock this afternoon. Well, confidentially, Vicky, I know a way you can get on the show. For sure. How? See, what they're looking for are poor, unfortunate families who are broke and down on their luck. And the sadder the story, the better.
Oh, hi, Harriet.
Oh, hi, Mr. Lawson. Nice chatting with you, Vicky. Bye.
What'd she want?
She said they had their interview, and it looks like they're going to be on the TV show.
I wonder how those clowns got picked.
Well, confidentially, Harriet said they're looking for poor, unfortunate families who are broke and down on their luck.
Oh?
And the sadder the story, the better.
Sadder the better, huh? You know what, Vicky? I got an idea.
The most dangerous hitman in New York.
Come on in, my brother.
Hi, Mr. Dwyer. We're the Lawsons.
Oh, hi there. Awesome.
Hi, guys.
Forgive me for staring. Yeah, well, please sit down.
Thank you.
Can I get you something, coffee?
Oh, thank you.
What would you like in it?
A lamb chop.
You poor people. When was the last time you ate?
April.
Oh, Mr. Dwyer, we'd really like to be on your show. Well, we need the money for the operation.
Who needs an operation? You all need an operation?
Yes, and the poor children need money for their dental work.
I need braces for my teeth. I need teeth.
Okay, I've heard enough. You are on the show. I'm dumping the Gump family, and I'm putting you on. You are certainly much more deserving.
No, wait. This is wrong. We can't let them dump the Gump.
Oh, you're right, honey. Mr. Dwyer, listen, we're just not as bad off as we seem.
What courage.
Yeah.
What a gutsy family.
Yeah. No.
No, I'm not going to take no for an answer. Let me level with you folks. As I told the other families going to be on the show, the Brindles, I usually hate this kind of hard luck story.
What?
You told the Brindles that?
But I'm going to make an exception. This is the saddest story I've ever heard. You people are pathetic. I haven't been this moved since our ratings dropped.
Well, in that case, I think we'd love to be on your show, Mr. Dwyer, and beat the heck out of the Brindles. Right, Lawson?
Right. An eye for an eye. And anything for a tooth.
Hi, out there in TV land. It's time once again to... And welcome to the show that brings neighbors together in kooky competition. And competing today are two fun-filled families just ready to wipe each other out. Hi, Brindles. Hi, Guy. Hi, Lawsons.
Hi, Guy.
Okay, now you all know the rules. We play 3 games, and the
The first family that wins 2 games gets the chance to compete for $50,000.
That's right, yes. And let's get ready for the big pie plunge. Come on over, families. Now, buried amongst the berries in these delicious fruit pies are poker chips, each worth $20. And all you have to do is eat your way to the chips.
I think I've died and gone to heaven.
All right. The family to have the most chips after 30 seconds is going to win contest number 1. And because the Lawsons outnumber the Brindles, we're going to ask Vicky to be our official face cleaner for both families. You know what to do, Vicky?
I know what to do.
Oops. I almost forgot. No hands.
What?
All right, families. Get ready. Get set. Go. No hands. Okay. Go for those chips. Eat away. Let's keep eating. Come on, Brindles. You're way behind here. Looking for those chips, Brindles. Let's find those chips. All right, there's the buzzer. Hold it. That's it. No more competition. And now, let's see how well the Brindles did. Brindles have 5. Nice going. All right. Yeah. And Lawson's, how'd you do?
We have 5, Guy.
5? 6. That means the Lawsons win contest number 1. All right, congratulations to both teams. And now, Vicky, let's clean our families up. And now it's time for contest number 2. Curtains, please. And once again, since the Lawsons have an extra player, we're going to ask Vicky and Jamie to play as one. Come on out, kids. All right, let's begin our game. Now, the object is to take the ball. Thank you, Shauna. Take the ball. There we are. And pass it to the person next to you. Okay, the person next to you passes it to the person at the end of the line. The person at the end of the line takes the ball and puts it in the basket, and that is simple, right? Oops, I forgot. No hands. And one more little thing. Instead of tennis balls, we're going to use these big, squishy tomatoes. All right. Everybody set to begin. The family with the most tomatoes in the basket wins this round. Ready, get set, go. No hands. No hands. Let's make sure they get them in the basket. In the basket. There you go. We're having fun. Are we having fun? And now, let's check and see how the families did. And it looks like the Brindles have four tomatoes. Good. How'd the losses do, Shannon? Isn't that wonderful? Beauty and brains, too. Well, that means the Brindles win contest number 2. And we'll be back with the deciding game right after this commercial message. Okay, everybody, change clothes for game number 3, please. All right, thank you, and welcome back to the third and deciding contest on Beat Thy Neighbor. Curtains, please. And now it's time to go slopping for silver. Stashed in this slime are silver tokens, just like this one. And the family that finds the most tokens is going to be our champion and win a fun-filled vacation to Acapulco. All right, families, into the slime. And now,
hold on to the shoe.
let the game begin.
Yep.
Brindles are the champions. Come on, Brindles! And now, the Brindles have a decision to make.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to keep your vacation trip to Acapulco? Or give it back for a chance at our $50,000 grand prize? You have 10 seconds to decide. They've decided the trip to Acapulco?
No, the $50,000.
Okay, now, in one of these chickens is a check for $50,000. All you have to do is decide, is it in chicken number 1, chicken number 2, or chicken number 3? You have 10 seconds. Go ahead. What you get? Chicken number 3?
No, chicken number 1.
Chicken number 1. Okay, good luck. Let's see. Inside chicken number 1 is an egg! That's right, Brindle. Inside chicken number 3 is the check for $50,000. Looks like the yoke's on you. And Lawsons, I don't want you to be too disappointed, because here on Beat Thy Neighbor, if the champions give up their trip, it goes to the other family. That's right, Lawsons. Pack your bags, because you're going to...
after you were named MVP. What you do?
Okay, that does it. The cake is ready to be baked. Here, Vicky, bake it.
Bake it. It's baked.
There's nothing like having a microwave daughter.
Hello? Here's Teddy.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
How was work?
Terrific. I feel terrific. I've got some terrific news.
Oh, terrific. I heard some interesting news myself.
Well, that's terrific, but me first. Mrs. Lawson, your husband has this very day come up with a design for a new synovial joint.
Gee, and I was just getting used to the old one. What is a synovial joint?
They're joints used in artificial knees, and I've come up with a better design. If Joe Namath had synovial joints, he'd still be playing football. At least his knees would.
Oh, honey, that's wonderful.
And when my boss sees this new design, I'll be a shoo-in to head up the new lab at United Robotronics.
New lab?
Yeah. Now, what's your news?
Well, Harriet was here before, and she said that her father's being considered to head up the new lab.
Brandon Brindle? I don't believe it. That backbiting, backstabbing slime ball. Brandon, we're just talking about you.
I saw you get home, Teddy. I just had to come over to gloat. You will never guess who is being considered at work
To head up the new lab, you.
I hate it when you do that. But you're right. Tell me it makes you green with envy. Please say yes. Please, pretty please. Come on.
Why should I be envious, Brandon? I'm being considered for that job, too. Yeah, me. I mean, I'm certainly smarter and more competent than you are.
Of course you are. What has that got to do with it? In business, my friend, it's how you play the game. Politics. In other words...
Kissing up to the boss.
Yeah, no.
Brandon, you can do your gloating someplace else because Ted is going to get that job.
That's right, so you can stick that in your gloat.
You've turned my gloat into something ugly.
What a jerk.
Yeah. You know, one thing he said did make sense. Well, it wouldn't hurt you to do a little more politicking at work like he does.
Joni, no way am I going to grovel.
You don't have to. Just be a little more social with your boss. Like, you could ask him to play golf with you at your club.
Mr. Jennings would not play at any club that would have me for a member.
There must be something else that he likes to do.
Wait a minute, there is. He loves to play pool. Yeah. We'll invite him over for dinner. We'll play a little pool, and he'll give me the job. What a great idea, except for one thing.
What?
We don't have a pool table. Ta-da! Huh?
Great.
You like? I rented it for the week.
It's fresh, Dad. Oh, Mr. Jennings is going to love
Yeah. So, who wants a little action, huh?
Me!
Okay, you're all on. Grab a cue. Okay, now, making a pool shot is just applied physics. Now, if you hit the cue ball dead center, it'll bounce off the cushion at the same angle it hits it, like that, see? Now, if you hit the cue ball off center, it's called giving it English, like this. Okay?
English. Got it. Boy, you sound like an expert, Dad. You'll wipe the table with Mr. Jennings.
Are you kidding? I'm not going to blow my chance at a promotion by beating the boss, huh? Okay, girls against the guys. We'll just play a short round here.
Want to make a small wager, sport?
Okay, what you got in mind, Swifty?
Put a game too steep for you?
Hey, I may be dumb, but I know when I'm being hustled. Make it a dime.
Hey, just trying to make a buck.
Okay, Vicky, you break. Here, hit the cue ball.
The cue ball.
And hit it hard.
Hit it hard. Wow! With her, a cue ball is a cannonball.
Vicky, not that hard.
Oh, no, I didn't realize what time it is. I still have to make dinner. And you don't need the market, and the kids can stay here and play pool.
Okay. Yeah, but take it easy, Vicky. I mean, don't knock the garage down.
Okay, Vicky, let's start. But just to be safe, I'll break. Where'd you get the pool table? Dad got it, and his boss, Mr. Jennings, is coming over to play with him tonight. How come? Dad's going to do a little groveling. No, Jamie. The way you're standing there, you look just like Tom Cruise in The Color of Money. I do? Yeah, like a lean, mean pool playing machine. How about teaching me to play pool, Jamie? Well, I'm really not that good. Oh, I'm sure you know enough about it. Is this the way you hold the stick? No, that's all wrong. Then show me the right way. Okay. First, you put this hand there, and then put this hand here. Uh-huh. And then you slide the stick back. Wait a second. You're just doing this so I'll put my arms around you. You think I'm stupid? You've got your arms around her, stupid.
Okay, 8-ball in the side pocket. Oh!
You scratch, you lose. Not much of a money player, are you, Todd?
Head. Well, I'm certainly not as good as you are, sir. That looks like I owe you $5.
Yes, indeed you do. Oh, I love you, Abe Lincoln. I also love winning. Makes me feel good.
Yeah. Boy, that's really exciting news about our new cybernetics lab, Mr. Jennings. You know, you're going to need somebody to run that lab who's really on his toes.
Yes, I certainly will. And I think we both know who the man for that job is, too, Ned.
Ted?
Synovial joints. That's the thing that clinched it for me. Better artificial knees. Yeah. Brilliant idea.
I'm so glad you feel that way, sir.
Yes, the man to head up that lab should be the man who developed that concept. Brandon Brindle.
Well, sir, Brandon Brindle?
Small Wonder will return after these messages.
On the next Home Improvement, Tim's caught.
Mr. Jennings, you can't be serious. You're not really going to make Brandon Brindle head of the new cybernetics lab.
Why are you so surprised? Why, his design for a synovial joint was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, Larson.
That's Lawson. And it wasn't his design, it was mine. I should head up that new lab. The only way Brandon gets a good idea is to steal one.
Oh?
If Einstein worked in Brandon's department, we'd now have Brindle's theory of relativity.
And I have no reason to doubt Brindle's word, Larson.
That's Lawson. My name is Ned Lawson. I mean, Ted Larson. I don't know.
Whatever your name is, I can tell you this. Nobody gets ahead in my company by putting another employee down.
Dad, Mom needs you to come in and carve the roast to make the gravy.
Excuse me, sir. I have to go carve the brindle. I mean, carve the gravy. I mean, crowd the melon.
I hate to see jealousy among my employees.
Hey, nice shot, Mr. Jennings. Left English would have put you in a better position to make the 4-ball next.
You sound like an expert, Vicky. You play as well as you talk.
I'm a lean, mean, pool-playing machine.
Oh, really?
How about a little action? Want to make a wager sport?
A wager. Now, that's cute. But I tell you what, young lady. How about a shiny new dime?
You're on. This I gotta see. I'll rack 'em.
Make it a short rack, Jamie. 6 balls. Now, let me tell you something about betting, Vicky. It is very important that you honor a wager. There is nothing worse than a welcher. I pride myself on paying my debts.
They're all racked.
Vicky, why don't you break?
Okay. Wait, she's gonna break? Excuse me.
down there?
Looking for my comb?
$0.10, please.
Well, now, that's what I call beginner's luck.
Oh, yeah. Beginner's luck.
Rack 'em up, Jamie. Tell you what, one more time, double or nothing.
Double or nothing.
And I'll break this time. Well, your shot.
My shot.
She plays like a robot.
Exactly like one.
6 ball in the side pocket. 20 cents, please.
One more time, double or nothing, okay?
Okay.
Rack 'em, Jamie. She can't keep this up forever. Now I've got her. She'll never make the 6 ball.
Hi. What's going on?
Vicky and Mr. Jennings were playing pool,
Oh,
and Vicky won.
what'd she win?
The whole enchilada.
What's the whole enchilada?
The company.
What company?
Your company. I won United Robotronics.
You've got to be kidding.
She's not kidding.
Mr. Jennings kept losing and raising the bets. Finally, he said, now let's play for something really interesting.
Mr. Jennings, you can't be serious. I mean, you can't turn your company over to a child.
Mr. Jennings said it's important to honor a wager, and he's not a Welsher.
It's a matter of honor. But you could have told me that your daughter was a pool shark.
Mr. Jennings, listen, I had no idea.
I assume that you'll want the company in your name, Larson.
Larson!
Just give me time to clean out my desk.
Don't forget to leave the key to the executive washroom.
Come on, Vicky, let's go tell Mom the great news.
Mr. Jennings, this is absurd. I can't take your company.
Ah, it's my own fault. Vicky won it fair and square.
Well, not entirely. But even so, listen, I want to give it back. I mean, and hey, listen, if it's a gift, then you're not a Welsher, right?
No. No, that's true. Well, you're a very generous man, Ted.
Tab.
Right. You're a fine, upstanding man. And I want to tell you one other thing, too.
What's that?
You're an idiot for giving it back.
Hi! Harriet told me Mr. Jennings was coming over to dinner. I thought, of course, you'd want us to come, too. I'm sure you made enough food.
No!
Oh, well, I'll leave Harriet home.
Brandon, taking credit for Ted's invention was a dirty trick. What makes you think that you're welcome here?
Hey, I'm not too enthusiastic about Ted's attitude, either. When I take over the new lab, I could fire him, you know. A man as brilliant and sensitive as my boss, Mr. Jennings, he'd back me up, too.
Mom, you'll never believe what just happened. Vicky clobbered Mr. Jennings at pool and won the company.
What?
I would have won his house, too, but Jamie stopped me.
This is a crude attempt at a joke, right?
It's no joke. Dad's out there right now making plans for the takeover.
Ridiculous.
Read my lips. Vicky won the company.
Well. What do you have to say now that Ted owns the company, Brandon?
Ow!
Why don't you two wash up for dinner?
Come on, Vicky. Let's go practice firing people.
Honey! Hey, Brandon, what are you doing here?
Is it true that Vicky won the company?
Well, yes, but...
Teddy, my hero, my idol, my best buddy. It suddenly occurs to me, I forgot your birthday. How about I buy you a new car?
Brindle, you might be interested to know that...
Hey. I'm talking to my boss here. You mind, Flunky?
Monkey.
Ted, you know what's always been the matter with our company?
What?
Him. Bad management. That clown couldn't run a flea circus.
Oh, really?
Brandon, I think there's something you should know.
I do. I know that you deserve the company, Ted, because you are brilliant, not like this flake.
Flake?
I don't know why I stole your design. Teddy, please forgive me. I just lost my head.
Brindle, excuse me. Didn't you tell me that that was your design?
Take an idiot like you to think a moron like me could come up with something like that?
The veins are standing out in Mr. Jennings' neck.
Brandon, I gave United Robotronics back to Mr. Jennings. So, it's still his company, and he's still your boss.
Where am I? Who am I? Who are you? I have amnesia. I'm not responsible for whatever I've been saying.
Hi. You left your wallet on the dresser, Daddy.
Who are you? And why are you calling me Daddy?
What do you mean, who am I?
Your father just got a sudden case of amnesia.
Oh, really? Then I better take him home. My name is Harriet, and I'm your daughter. We live next door. My allowance is $100 a week. And you're 3 weeks behind, fella. Hi, is dinner ready?
Obviously, I owe you an apology, Tim.
Ted.
And I want to thank you again for giving back the company.
There goes my key to the executive washroom.
And may I also say that I'd like for you to head up our new lab. That is, if you want the job.
Oh, he sure does.
Thank you, Mr. Jennings.
Just be patient. It'll be a little while before it'll be open.
Oh, how long's a little while?
Well, let's see. There's the topographical survey, and then the seepage test, and, of course, the environmental impact report, etc., etc., etc. I think I can safely say that we should be in operation by the turn of the century.
Turn of the century?
Oh, yes. Be a wonderful climax to your career, Tab. Say, how about a quick game of pool? Just for laughs.
8-ball, 9-ball, rotation or straight.
Not you!
Hey, just trying to make a buck.
while you're eating out.
She's a small wonder, pretty and bright with soft curls. She's a small wonder, a girl unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at her sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight.
She's a small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curls. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. La 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 la. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
It's their turf. It's their...
What a great movie. The Wizard of Oz gets better every time I see it.
Oh, I always cry when Dorothy gets back to Kansas. It's such a happy ending.
It's such a happy ending.
Vicky, stop.
I like the Wicked Witch best. The Wicked Witch. And your little dog, too.
Oh, well, my favorite's the Tin Man. He finally got what he wanted, a heart.
What is a heart?
A heart? Well, a heart is where people store their love.
Do I have a heart?
I know, but that's an interesting idea, Vicky. If I could give a robot a heart, I would win the Nobel Prize. And then the movie of my life would win an Academy Award for Robert Redford.
You mean Rodney Dangerfield?
I get no respect around here, I tell you.
I'm not programmed about people storing love in their heart. What is this thing called love?
Oh, love is a many-splendored thing. Love is never having to say you're sorry.
Vicky, love is when you like a girl and you're always buying her stuff and you go broke so she goes to the dance with some rich kid. Love is stupid.
No, it's not, Jamie. And one of the things we do to show our love, Vicky, is giving. Well, for instance, I love Dad, so I give him his watch.
And I gave your mom that ring out of love.
And also this very beautiful heart-shaped necklace.
This very beautiful, full-carat diamond heart-shaped necklace.
Well, diamonds are a girl's best friend.
And, Vicky, we gave you that bracelet because we love you.
Jamie didn't give me anything. He doesn't love me.
Of course he loves you. Jamie, give Vicky something.
Okay, here's some bubble gum, Vicky. I think I'll go to the dance with some rich kid. One. That's one more than last week. I can do a lot more than last week. Stop it, show off. Goodbye, Harriet. Wait! Don't you want to do some more pull-ups? I'll be happy to hold your shirt. You big hunk of sweaty beefcake, you. Harriet, why don't you go home and tell your mother to hose you down? This is for you, Harriet. How much? I give it to you because I have love in my heart for you. This is Shrek. Are we on candid camera or something? That is giving. I also give you this. Hey, thanks. Don't you love my other foot too? I have love in my heart for your other foot too. You know, Vicky, this could be the beginning of a beautiful friendship. How'd you like to be my best friend? I never had a best girlfriend before. I never had a best girlfriend before. Oh, this is neat. We'll share each other's secrets. We'll wear each other's clothes. And when we're old, we'll buy a condo in Miami like the Golden Girls and treat men like playthings. Treat men like playthings. Come on, best friend. Let's go to my house and play.
Look what I baked for you. A cookie.
See, I never eat just before dinner.
Oh, it's just one little cookie. It couldn't hurt. I baked it specially for you. Come on.
All right.
You see, it's my own special recipe. The secret is in using the whole lima bean and a cupful of lard. Tony, I can't tell you how pleased I am that our two daughters have become best friends.
Oh, they have.
Isn't it wonderful? And you know, Joni, I'd like us to become best of friends, too. I've never had a best girlfriend. It would be ever so many loads of fun.
Fun?
Yeah, we'll be just like Kate and Allie. We'll share our innermost secrets and wear each other's clothes. You know, I have always admired that outfit that you're wearing.
Oh, well, I'm not so sure that we're the same size.
Oh, I'll just take it in a little around the hip.
We are best girlfriends.
Oh, look, Joan, aren't they adorable?
Vicky gave me her clothes. She has a big heart.
Isn't that sweet?
I give you this
Why are you giving me a pot holder?
to hold your pot. Come on, Vicky. I'll teach you how to wash my hair, do my nails, and peel my grapes.
Wait a minute, what's going on here? My daughter suddenly broke out in freckles.
Vicky and Harriet have become best friends.
Yes, and that's not all the good news, Tedsy. Joni and I have become best friends, too. I am beside myself with glee, and in the bowling game of life, I've thrown a strike.
And we've thrown a gutter ball.
I can't tell you how good it is to have close friends that you can share things with, especially in times of great crisis.
What crisis?
Oh, I don't want to talk about it. I want to talk about happy things like rainbows and roses and baubles and bangles and bright copper kettles and killing my husband.
Bonnie, you and Brandon have a little tiff?
World War II was a little tiff. The man is insanely jealous of me. He thinks that every man is after me. Can you believe that?
Never in a million years. What? Who? He does?
And no matter where I am, on the street or in the market or at mud wrestling.
Incredible.
And he goes absolutely bananas when I wear my Kelly green and hot pink polka dot bathing suit with the Peter Pan collar and bare midriff. Oh.
Turn a few heads at the beach.
Turn a few heads all the way around.
Beauty is such
They're attracted to me like moths to a flame.
Or mold to a cheese.
Why, even you, Ted. I've caught you at times looking at me very strangely.
That's true, very strangely.
See? You're doing it now. Oh, Joan, why couldn't I have been born more like you instead of like me?
Bonnie, could you cry a little more to the left? I'm making my salad soggy.
Bonnie. Listen, everything's going to be okay. Joan and I will do everything we can to help you out.
You will?
Oh, of course.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I knew I could count on you. I'll just get Harriet and my things.
What things?
Oh, we'll just stay with our best friends until this whole ugliness blows over. Well, don't just stand there, Teddy. Get the rest of our bags.
Fox searched long and hard for the right name to call.
I can't tell you how grateful I am to have friends like you. You're like a welcoming port for a lost ship on the stormy seas of matrimony.
So how long is the barge planning to dock with us?
Just until I get a good divorce lawyer. I'm gonna sock it to that sleazeball so hard, even his teeth will be in my name.
Now, Bonnie, don't be hasty. Divorce is a very serious matter.
Yes, Bonnie, you should try and forgive Brandon's jealousy and forget the fact that you're so fatally attractive.
Oh, how can I? You know, there are times as I push my cart in the supermarket, I see men gazing at me. And they all share the same look in their eye. A look that says, who is this woman?
Boy, I've said the same thing myself, Bonnie. But for Brandon to be so jealous can only mean that he loves you very much. And we think that you should go back to him.
No.
But Bonnie, try to think of all the good times together, like when you first met.
Brandon threw up in my car.
Well, then think about something else. Think about your honeymoon.
I threw up in my car.
Bonnie, every marriage has its ups and downs. Well, you should feel lucky to have a husband that loves you so much.
Well, he has a funny way of showing it.
But do you love him?
Well, I have a funny way of showing it, too. At night, I get up and tie his pants in knots. Thank you.
Boy, that's adorable, Bonnie. Listen, Bonnie, just count your blessings. You know, you have a lovely home and a lovely daughter who will someday have all of her teeth.
True. And I bet Brandon's at home right now, anxious to kiss and make up if you just give him the chance to. Oh, go home and give it one more try.
Well...
Come on, do it for us. Do it for your two best friends in the whole world, huh?
All right. I'll do it for my two best friends in the whole world.
Oh, good, and we'll bring these suitcases over later.
Oh, thank you, dear friend. And you just pick up the phone if you ever need a favor that won't take me out of my way.
Why don't we play a game? Let's play secrets. Best friends always tell each other secrets. Okay, Harriet, I've got 2 secrets for you. My first one is, I'm insanely in love with you. You are? Yeah. And my second one is, I'm insane. Now, how about going? Forget it. You're just trying to slap me, my best friend. I am your best friend. Well, let's play hide and seek, Harriet. You love that game. Yeah. But last time I hid, I didn't see you for 3 days. Yeah. But now I got Vicky to help me find you. Well, when I find you, I'll kiss you on the cheek. Okay, hot lip. I'll be in the hall closet. You're splitting up me and my best friend. Vicky, we'll never get rid of Harriet if you keep giving her things. She's selfish and she's taking advantage of you. She's taking advantage of me? Right. So we're gonna turn the tables. I'm gonna program you to be selfish and take advantage of her. You're dressed like Harriet. Now you're gonna act like the little stinker. Okay, Hot Lips?
Thank goodness we talked Bonnie into going back to Brandon.
Oh, can you imagine anything worse than having her living with us?
Yes.
I cannot live with that
Having Brandon live with us.
Brandon, what happened?
The woman is insanely jealous of me. She thinks every woman I see wants to get her hands on me.
Some men do, too.
It's not my fault that I am irresistibly attractive to women. It's just the way I am. It's the way I walk, the smell of my cigars, the cut of my clothes. A man who looks good in a leisure suit is hard to find.
That's you, Tom Selleck in polyester.
See, Bonnie even insulted the Avon lady. Bonnie said, oh, yes, there's ding-dong on her lips, but hanky-panky in her eyes.
But, Brandon, think of all you've got to lose. Think of all the good times, like when you first met.
She spent the entire evening cleaning the upholstery in her car.
Well, think of your honeymoon.
I spent the entire evening cleaning the upholstery in her car.
Brandon, look, don't do anything you'll regret. Think of what you have. You have a lovely home and a lovely daughter and a clean car.
Bonnie loves you so much.
She has a funny way of showing it. She... Of course, I have a funny way of showing it, too. I rearranged the furniture so that when she sits, she misses the chair.
That proves it. People like you and Bonnie deserve each other.
Boy, that's for sure.
And think of all the years that you've invested in your marriage.
So what?
And what's life without sharing it with someone?
Who cares?
If you and Bonnie split, the IRS taxes single people a lot more than it taxes married people.
You think she'll take me back? I can grovel if I have to.
Now you're making sense. Oh, I bet Bonnie's at home right now, waiting with open arms and lima bean and lard cookies.
Oh, my favorite. Gee, thanks, guys. Thanks for the talk. You're real friends. What a guy. And what a gal. Next to Bonnie, you are the greatest.
My best friend. What? Is nothing sacred?
Bonnie, wait! It's not what you think! She seduced me!
Got all that, Vicky? You remember everything I told you? Got it. I'm going to be a little stinker like Harriet. Hey! What are you guys doing? I've been hiding in that closet so long I've got mothball breath. Sorry, Harriet. We lost track of time because Vicky so generously gave you our clock. Well, I don't want to play anymore. I'm going home. Not so fast, little stinker. What? I want my clock back. No more Mr. Nice Guy. But I thought we were best friends. Papa saw that love in your heart. I'm taking that back, too. Never seen anyone so selfish. If you want to stay my friend, you better apologize right now. Love is never having to say you're sorry. I also want my bracelet back and my clothes and everything else. Well, you got it. Here. Harriet, don't undress here. I just ate. Don't be sorry, Vicky. Don't come crawling to my condo door in Miami when you're old and want to borrow a cup of denture cream. You did it, Vicky. You got rid of Harriet. You see, being selfish isn't all bad. I gave you my ring. That's right, I got it here right on my little finger. I want it back. I only meant that for Harriet, not for me. I want it back. Okay, later. I need some soap to get it off. I want it back now. Mom! Mom! Help!
going on here? Knock it off. Vicky, get off of him.
What is going on around here? First, Harriet tells me that she had a fight with Vicky, and now you two are fighting. Why?
Vicky wanted her ring back. We got rid of the little stinker. Being selfish isn't all bad.
And where'd you get that piece of advice?
From this little stinker.
Well, that's not true, Vicky. Being selfish is a terrible thing. You can't be selfish and have love in your heart.
You're confusing my random access memory. You said for me to have a heart, I must show love and give. Jamie says I must be selfish and take. Now I have no friend and no heart. Vicky, I only said that to get Harriet out of here. I really didn't mean it. Giving is much better. I already gave. Now can I have a heart like the Tin Man in The Wizard of Oz?
Well, no, Vicky, sorry.
I want a heart.
Ted, can't you do something?
Yeah, Dad. I feel sorry for her.
Well, I just wouldn't know what to do.
Wait, I know what to do. I've got a perfect heart for you, Vicky. There. Now you've got a heart. Do you like it?
I like it. Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Do you know me? You may not recognize me without my hair.
She's a small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curls. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
While you're eating out,
Watch this, Vicky. Pretty good, huh? Pretty good. Watch this. Pretty good, huh? Big deal. Any robot can do that.
Vicky, come down from there before you fall on your plastic little robot. Jamie, I thought I told you to finish your chores before you started to play. And how to clean up this yard.
I can't clean the yard, Mom. The broom's not here. Hi. Is this your broom? Someone just threw it over the fence. I was showing Vicky how to throw a javelin.
Well, if anybody knows how to throw it, it's you. Now get to work.
Can I help?
No, but when I'm done, I'll give you the broom to fly home on.
My. You're certainly a grumpy bear, which I find very attractive in a man. The grumpy bear hates doing chores. Who doesn't? Our parents do all the bossing around and us kids do all the dirty work. We're nothing but cheap labor. When I complain, my mom sends me to my room without dinner. That's terrible. Not really. Such an awful cook. Sending me to my room without dinner was my idea. Anyway, It'll be different when you and I are married, Jamie. We'll be the best mom and dad on earth.
Harriet, if you and I ever get married, it'll be because we're the last mom and dad on earth.
I can wait. Bye.
Hi.
Hi.
Bad day, huh?
How can you tell?
A kiss on the cheek usually means a bad day at work or garlic toast at lunch.
Well, our union's got a new contract coming up, and the guys at United Robotronics have chosen me to represent them at the bargaining table starting tomorrow.
Congratulations. But that's good news.
Yeah, the bad news is management is being represented by our slimy, pea-brained neighbor.
Brandon Brindle.
What do you want, Brandon?
You had garlic toast for lunch. Teddy boy, I just want you to know up front, there's no hard feelings. Just because I'm going to crush you tomorrow at the bargaining table doesn't mean we can't be friends.
Well, of course not, Brandon. There are much better reasons why we can't be friends.
Oh, good, Teddy. Keep that sense of humor. You're going to need it. Oh, it would be so embarrassing to see you sitting there sniveling, begging. I've seen that pathetic side of you, but the others haven't. Bye.
I just can't believe that management picked that ninny to represent them.
Oh, honey, I'm sure you'll handle him just fine. And you know what? You give me a great idea. I've been looking for an exercise to use in my class for American government. And what is more American than a labor union?
Well, that solves your problem. But what about my problem with Brandon? I mean, how am I supposed to negotiate a raise with a man who is so cheap his guest bathroom has a pay toilet?
Oh, the whole point of a labor union is for workers to have an organization that speaks for them as a whole. And then they can go to management and bargain to improve working conditions. So, tomorrow I'll be the management in our exercise, and you'll be the labor union, and we'll negotiate. Yes, Jamie?
What are we going to negotiate?
Oh, I thought the class could decide on some things that they feel would make their lives better here at school. And I mean serious things, all right? Oh, and you also need to pick someone to represent all of you at the bargaining table. All right. I'll see you all tomorrow.
Hold it. Attention, please. Fellow union members, if you really want to stick it to the management, I nominate a man to negotiate for you who's intelligent, fearless, and a great-looking jock. I nominate me. If anybody knows how to throw it, it's Jamie. Hi.
Hi. Oh, did your union pick its negotiating team?
Yeah, they chose us. Tomorrow we'll really stick it to management.
That's so. Well, how about you two negotiating yourself into the kitchen, setting the table for dinner, huh?
Hey, make a note of that, Vicky. Management trying to bribe labor with kisses. Got it. No kisses for management.
Hi.
Hi. Are you management?
No, I'm labor.
Then it's okay to kiss me.
How did the negotiations go with Brandon?
Terrible, frustrating, the worst.
My, you're certainly a grumpy bear. Which I find very attractive in a man.
Well, it went pretty much as I expected. I presented our demands, and Brandon sat there breaking pencils with his teeth. So I tried to slip in a metal letter opener.
Dad, do you mind telling me some of your bargaining points? I'm doing a little research for my class.
Oh, well, we're asking for a 10% pay hike, a 3% increase in profit sharing, and a better health and dental plan.
What did Brandon say to all that?
Well, in his own mature way, he said...
What does mean? It means kiss off. I'll make a note of it. I'll get it.
Oh, no, No, you don't. You've got your after-school chores to do. Get into the kitchen.
Looks like management sticking it to us.
Hi there. Hi, Jody. Well, you put on a pretty good show today, Teddy. I almost caught myself listening once.
Brandon, I know you were listening because I heard my words echoing in that Grand Canyon between your ears.
Funny, funny. Listen, Teddy, play ball with me in these negotiations, and one of these days you'll be management like I am.
Brandon, are you hinting at a bribe?
No, I'm coming right out and saying it. Listen, just accept what I have to offer. We'll get everything over quickly. You'll be a hero. Huh?
Well, I think it'd go just as quickly if you accepted everything I had to offer, then you'd be a hero. Not a bright one, but a hero.
Gee, I never thought of it like that. Well, when you put it that way, just let me say this. Speaking for management...
Well, you have to admit he's eloquent.
Labor says dinner's in the oven.
Thank you, Vicky.
Well, Brandon better shape up or we'll put up a fight that he'll never forget. We're going to stand firm and united, and if he tries to push us against the wall, we will strike.
That's the spirit, honey.
And if he thinks I'm kidding, he can go suck canal water. When I'm through with him, he's going to be eating crow.
You feel better now?
No. What's for dinner, Vicky?
Stuffed cabbage, but if you want, I can go stuff a crow.
Good. Make a note of that one. Will the class please be seated? Will the negotiating team come to the bargaining table? Has labor completed a list of its demands?
Yes, ma'am. And remember, you're negotiating with that cute little bundle from heaven you used to burp. Vicky, read our demands. Labor's demands are as follows. We want a longer lunch period, a candy machine in the classroom for emergency energy purposes, a 48-hour warning before any surprise quizzes, and no term paper longer than 5 pages. Make that 2 pages. And last, we'd like to have a place to keep our pets while we're in school.
Now, class, settle down. I thought I instructed you that I wanted these to be serious demands for this exercise, not frivolous things.
They are not frivolous. Frivolous. Frivolous is an adjective meaning silly. Is management telling labor that pets aren't important to kids?
Well, I really don't think that.
Adults have daycare centers for their kids. Why can't we have them for our pets at school?
Now, class, that's enough. Management has no intention of giving in to these demands. What is labor's reply?
Labor's reply is...
Are you sure that you're speaking for your entire union?
Union?
Well, it's obvious that labor is not intending to negotiate seriously. The meeting is adjourned. You may return to your seats.
If management thinks labor won't put up a fight, then management can go suck canal water. We'll put up a fight management will never forget. Yeah! So, we're gonna stand firm and united, and if they try to push us to the wall, we'll strike. Strike! 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 Strike!
How would Lee Iacocca handle this?
It was one of the most talked about X-Files ever.
Hi, I'm home.
Oh, hi, honey. You're home awfully early.
I could have stayed home all day for all the good I did at the negotiating table.
Is Brandon Brindle still being stubborn?
Completely. He is so infuriating. When I asked for a 10% wage increase and a decent dental plan, he countered with a 10% cut and a reminder to floss between meals.
Well, what are you going to do about it?
I'll show you.
You're on strike?
Didn't have any choice. It was either walk out and strangle the company or stay in the room and strangle Brandon.
You sure you made the right choice? Well, at least you're not the only one. There's a strike at my school today, too.
The teachers went out on strike?
Not the teachers, my students. The whole class walked out.
You're kidding. Well, you wanted to teach them about labor unions.
Hi, Dad. for?
Oh, my company's on strike. I've got to go picket the plant tomorrow.
We're on strike too, Dad. Management can go stuff crow.
That's carrying things a little bit too far. I mean, I don't think kids should be striking at school.
You listen to your father,
But I'm with you in principle.
but not when he's wrong.
The right to strike is one of the building blocks of a free society. And it's a free society that's made me what I am today.
Unemployed. I'm glad you feel that way, Dad. Because I wrote down some things that Vicki and I would like to negotiate with your mom.
What do you mean?
Well, we do the chores around here, so that makes us labor. You give the orders, so that makes you management. Vicki, read our demands.
I don't believe this.
Believe it. Labor demands an extra hour of TV every night, a modest $5 a week raise and allowance, and no more broccoli. That's it. Short and sweet.
Well, I'm afraid we can't let you stay up an extra hour. You wouldn't get enough rest for school.
Yeah, and as for your allowance, you already get enough to cover your basic needs. Video games, comic books, and Slurpees.
Well, what about the broccoli issue?
Broccoli's nutritious. It's good for you.
It's yucky.
I'm with her.
Sorry, it's no on all three demands.
Okay. If management won't negotiate with labor, then labor has only one thing to say.
What's that?
I think that's self-explanatory. We're on strike.
All right, you made your point. Come into the classroom. It's over.
They say it ain't over till the fat lady sings.
I mean it, kids. Come into the classroom.
Is management ready to negotiate, Mrs. Lawson?
I told you I'm not going to discuss your silly demands.
But it's not fair. You said you wanted us to learn about unions and bargaining and all that stuff, didn't you?
Well, yeah.
And how do you expect us to learn if you won't let us do what you're trying to teach us? No talk, we walk. Strike, 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 strike. Pull it, pull it.
Mrs. Lawson, I realize I'm only the principal of the school, but may I ask why your class is picketing in the hall? Or is that being too pushy?
Well, Mr. Bryan, it's kind of hard to say.
Give it a shot.
They're on strike.
Strike? Can we talk? Ms. Lawson, this better be good.
Well, if you recall, Mr. Bryan, I cleared this class assignment with you on labor unions the other
Yes, but I don't recall giving my approval for a strike.
That was their own idea. Mr. Bryan, I know this is a little extreme, but I think they're about to learn an important lesson here. I would really appreciate it if you just let me play this out a little longer.
Well, okay.
Thank you, Mr. Bryant.
Now, would you get them back into the classroom before the whole school joins them and we end up on 60 Minutes?
Boys and girls, will you please come into the classroom? Management is ready to negotiate your demands.
Yeah! Come on in, Vicki, it's over. I ain't stopped until the fat lady sings.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
How's it been on the picket line?
Honey, it was so hot out there, my feet feel like baked potatoes.
How about something nice and cold to drink?
Oh, great. And some sour cream and chives for my feet. So how's your strike going?
Oh, I'm thrilled to say that it was all settled. Had to do a little compromising, though. The kids wanted to have a daycare center for their pets.
Oh, what'd you work out?
I said no, but they could have a pet show once a month, and that I would donate the papers to cover the floors.
Boy, you're a great negotiator, honey. I should try that with Brandon. Nah, I'd never use a newspaper.
Hi there. Oh, you look terrible. Rough day on the picket line?
Brandon, if you're not talking to me at work, I'm not talking to you at home.
Now, Teddy, Teddy, Teddy.
Don't Teddy me. I'm not talking to you.
Don't be a pig-headed fool. This strike is all your fault.
Yeah, well, how about hitting the road, jerk?
What are you calling a jerk, you toad?
Okay, you're not a jerk. You're a jackass.
Why, you worm? That's an insult.
Yeah, to the jackass. And who are you calling a worm?
Hey, I'm your boss. I can call you anything I want. You're nothing.
Oh, great job. Boss over nothing.
Oh, come on. Will someone tell me what's going on here?
The jackass told the toad to strike with the toad's spot, so the pig-headed fool told the jerk to hit the road.
Vicky, why don't you go outside and play with Jamie while I talk to the animals? Brandon, why did you come over here?
Because I'm a sensitive, caring man. I felt terrible sitting up there in my office, all air-conditioned and cool, raking in the big bucks. Teddy's out on the hot bricks, starving to death.
Well, I never knew you cared that much about Ted.
I don't, but who wants to live next to starving people? It drives down the property values.
Let me remind you of something before you go, big heart. Whatever happens to me happens to you, too.
Yeah.
If I starve, you starve, too.
Fine.
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 What do you mean I starve too?
Just what I said. If labor's out of work, then management has no one to manage. You'll starve to death with the rest of us peasants.
Nice bluff, Teddy. Let's negotiate.
What's that noise?
Sounds like it's coming from the backyard.
Hey, cool it. What are you kids doing picketing out here?
Well, we didn't want to picket in the front and embarrass you with the neighbors.
Harriet, what are you picketing for?
Because I want to negotiate my chores and allowance like they're doing.
Oh, forget it. I'm your father. I'm telling you right now, knock it off.
Okay, and I'm your daughter. And I'm telling Mother where you pinched the cleaning lady.
Daddy's little crumb cake. I tell you what, why don't we negotiate this over a big bowl of ice cream? I'll see you later, Teddy. We can finish our negotiations tomorrow. They're only about money.
And ours are about life and death, too. Now what about our negotiations, Dad?
Okay, let's go inside and work things out.
All right.
Joni, while we're hammering out our new contract, would you make us something to nibble on, please?
Why am I always the one to get the refreshments?
Because you're a mom. That's your job.
For which I'm overworked and not paid. You know, I'm tired of being taken for granted around here. The kitchen's on strike.
What?
And as for you, you'll have to negotiate any other room in the house. Got the picture?
Joni, come on, let's be reasonable here.
Wonder what Dad's gonna do now that Mom's mad at him. He can pinch the cleaning lady.
You know, when the car...
She's a small wonder, baby and bright with soft curls. She's a small wonder, a girl unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight.
She's a small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curls. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. La 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 la. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
back by popular demand.
Oh, no! What's wrong? Oh, I set the timer, but I forgot to turn on the oven. Oh, boy. There goes dinner. Oh, your father's gonna growl like a lion.
Then he should like raw meat.
Wait a minute. I got an idea. Come here, Vicky. You're an electronic miracle, so let's try something. Stick your finger in the roast.
Stick my finger in the roast.
Now, give it your full power.
My full power.
Yeah, that should do it. Very well done, Vicky.
No, it's medium rare.
Hi, honey. That roast smells great.
Well, it should. I've been slaving all day over a hot stove to make it.
Oh.
No, boy.
Well, Vicky did have a hand in it.
No, just a finger.
That's enough, Vicky. Finish setting the table.
So how was school today, teacher?
Oh, I'm having a wonderful time. I wish I could substitute for Jamie's regular teacher more often.
How's my robot behaving in school? You know, honey, I still can't help worrying when she's out of the house.
Oh, honey, she's fitting right in. She's being programmed to act just like all the other kids in class.
Great. Then our grand experiment is working better than we'd hoped, huh? She's becoming more human every day.
Except she doesn't eat at lunch, of course.
That cafeteria food will kill you. Hi, Dad.
Hi, Jane.
Mom, where's the furniture polish? I want to shine up this gavel.
Oh, it's in the cabinet next to the oven.
What's the gavel for, Jane?
Judge always has a gavel, Dad.
A judge? You? What for? Short claims court?
Teaching Jamie's class about the American legal system. I'm turning his 7th grade classroom into a courtroom. And then we're going to try some of the cases of kids who've broken rules in school.
Oh, clever idea. What a great way to teach kids about the law.
And the class chose me to be judge because I'm fair, smart, and popular. And because none of the other kids wanted it.
Well, wait till you hear my news. I saved $50 today.
How'd you save the money, Ted?
By not getting a parking ticket. You see, I parked in front of a fire hydrant, but when I came out, there was no ticket on my windshield.
How could you miss seeing a fire hydrant, Dad?
Well, I saw it, but it was late. I was on a side street, and so I just decided to take a chance, you know. And I love putting one over on those meter maids.
Vicky, I'm appointing you my official court reporter today. Court reporter is not in my bubble memory module. Well, you record everything you hear and you repeat it back, word for word. Word for word. Now, when I ask you to... I didn't mean for you. Knock it off. Knock it off.
Hey, man, how about serving towels with your showers?
Sorry, Reggie, but during hay fever season, my nose is quicker than my hand.
So, how's the Honorable Judge Lawson?
Kind of nervous. Listen, Jamie, I got to talk to you before... Huh? All clear.
Boy, talk about acid rain.
Sorry. Listen, Jamie, I got to talk to you in private, old buddy, old pal.
Sure, Warren. Vicky, go in class and wait for me. Sure. Old buddy, old pal. What do you want to talk about, Warren?
You're my true friend, right?
Right.
And friends take care of friends, don't they?
Sure.
Good, because I'm your first case in court this morning, Judge.
Don't worry, Warren. I'll go easy on you, whatever you did.
Thanks, old buddy.
Jamie, I can't believe what I just heard. That's not how a real judge acts.
I've never been a judge before. I guess I'm going to have to learn through trial and error.
Not funny.
Oh.
You gotta be tough, or they won't respect you. Like that Judge walking on people's court.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Reggie. Why don't I make you my bailiff? I'll be Judge Wapner and you can be Rusty.
All right, we'll throw the book at him.
The book? We'll throw the whole library at him.
All right, class, let's settle down, please. Now, by the end of the week, we should all have a better idea of how the American system of justice works. Bailiff, call the court to order, please.
Hear ye, hear ye. The court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Jamie Lawson presiding. All rise. Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge.
You may sit. Vicky, call the first case, please. The 7th grade versus Warren and Wright. The defendant will take the stand.
How you doing, buddy?
That's how you doing, Your Honor, buddy. You are accused of running up the down staircase.
Right, Your Honor.
How about serving towels with your showers?
The court will come to order, please.
Now, where were we? Hear ye, court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Jamie Lawson presiding. All rise. Here comes the judge.
Stop, Vicky. That's enough class. Please continue, Your Honor.
You've heard the charge, Mr. Enright. How do you plead?
Oh, I'm guilty, Your Honor, buddy. I throw myself on the mercy of the court.
Well, running up the down staircase is a serious offense. On the other hand, nobody was hurt.
Think Wapner.
On the third hand, somebody could have been hurt. So when you put all the hands together, I sent you to washing dishes in the cafeteria for 6 months.
Way to go, Wapner.
Your Honor, usually the punishment fits the crime.
You're right. You also have to eat the food in the cafeteria.
I think your sentence is a little too harsh.
Anybody else think my sentence is too harsh? Overruled. Next case. The next case is the 7th grade versus Reggie Williams. He's charged with throwing water balloons off the school roof.
You didn't tell me you were on the docket. What's the difference? You're going to let me off. Besides, will Wapner stick it to Rusty? But it says here there were a lot of witnesses. Looks like you're really guilty. That's only because I am.
What's the problem, Your Honor?
Oh, nothing. Just having a private consultation in my chambers. According to the evidence, you're guilty, Mr. Williams. I have to pass sentence unless you have something to say in your defense.
How about this? I've got 2 tickets to Madonna concert, and one of them has your name on it.
Case dismissed.
All right, class, be quiet. I think you better tell me what you two were whispering about, Your Honor.
I object.
Objection overruled. The court reporter will repeat the transcript. Vicky?
Here comes the judge.
Stop, Vicky. Just the conversation between Reggie and Jamie.
I have to pass sentence unless you have something to say in your defense. How about this? I've got 2 tickets to the Madonna concert, and one of them has your name on it. Case dismissed.
Jamie, you can give me that gavel.
Well, why?
Because in our legal system, no one is above the law, including judges. Tomorrow, the first case on the docket will be the 7th grade versus Judge Jamie Lawson. The charge, accepting a bribe.
Oh, man.
There go the judge.
If you thought The Twilight Zone was TV's best supernatural series...
That was a great dinner, honey.
Great! It was fantastic! It's hard to believe that a woman so young, so beautiful, so intelligent, and she can also be a gourmet cook.
It won't work, Your Honor. You still have to stand trial tomorrow for taking a bribe.
There go the judge. There go the... Knock it off, Vicky. Dad, you wouldn't really let Mom put your own flesh and blood on trial, would you?
Hey, don't drag me into this. If you'd used your head, you wouldn't be worrying about your tail.
And I'm just thinking of you and Mom. Think of the shame you'll feel when you tell everybody your only son is breaking rocks on a chain gang.
I'll tell them you're learning the construction business from the ground up.
Jamie, you broke the law and you have to pay the consequence.
Well, so did Dad. He's not paying any.
When did I break the law?
Yesterday, you said, I love putting one over on those meter maids.
Well, that's different.
Why? Do grown-ups have one set of rules and kids another?
You've got a point there, Ted.
Well, what do you want me to do? Go out and get arrested?
Sure, we could be cellmates.
Enough, Jamie.
Well, at least you gave me a last meal before they hang me.
And we'll send a priest to your cell.
Vicky, I've got to convince the court tomorrow that I didn't do what I did, or I'm in trouble. They'll hang you. They're going to make hamburger out of me unless I have someone like Perry Mason defending me in class. Perry Mason hasn't lost the case in 836 reruns. Hey, wait a minute. I know someone who'd make as good a lawyer as Perry Mason. You. I'm not programmed to be a lawyer. You will be once you finish reading that book Mom has. The one about the great lawyers and their famous cases. You're gonna save my neck, Vicky. Not to mention your tail.
Oh, meter maid, over here, please, meter maid.
Sir, I am not a meter maid. The expression meter maid went out with Toots, Gun Maul, and 23 Skidoo. I'm a parking enforcement officer.
Oh, sorry about that. Well, officer, I would like you to give this car a ticket. As you can see, it's illegally and thoughtlessly parked right in front of this fire hydrant.
Well, what's the matter? Does it belong to your ex-wife?
No, this is my car.
Your car? Well, as long as you're here, why don't you just move it?
Well, I will as soon as you give me a ticket.
What are you, some kind of a nut?
No, I know it looks that way, but listen, I have a very good reason. So please give me a ticket. I deserve a ticket. In fact, I demand a ticket.
Okay. You want a ticket? You got it, honey.
Thank you.
Name?
Ted Lawson.
Ted?
Is that an unusual name for a nut?
No, it's not unusual at all. That's my 2-year-old boy's name.
Oh.
Today's his birthday.
Oh.
Got him a 2-year-old girl with training wheels.
Yeah.
Would you like to see his picture?
Well, listen, I really don't have time, and I've got to... Oh.
See? Handsome little dude, isn't he?
Yeah, he sure is.
Got a smile just like his father. No front teeth.
Oh, yeah. Real cute. Now, how about my ticket?
Oh, I can't give you no ticket. Not to my son's namesake. Now, why don't you just move your car?
Are you saying you're not going to give me a parking ticket?
Mm-hmm. Have a nice day.
I will not have a nice day unless you give me a ticket.
Oh, you'll get over it, honey.
Meter maid, meter maid, meter maid, meter maid.
Just like my little Teddy when he doesn't get his way.
All right, class, let's begin. You've elected your new judge and will abide by his decision. Go ahead, Vicky.
Hear ye, the court is now in session. The 7th grade versus Jamie Lawson, crooked judge. All rise.
You really stuck it to him when you were judge. He's going to kill you.
Ah, don't worry. I've got an ace up my sleeve.
You can all sit down now. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it'd be nice.
Sit, Clam.
Your Honor, may I approach the bench? Your Honor, isn't it true that all people have the right to have an attorney defend them?
That's correct.
That's correct. Good. I wish to call my attorney.
And who's your attorney?
Yeah, who's your attorney?
I call Vicky Lawson for the defense.
Okay, go ahead.
Do what it said in the book. What it said in the book.
Those are my glasses and my book.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, Your Honor, I ask you, is this the face of a man who beats his wife? Wrong case, Vicky. Then I ask you, is this the face of a man who's descended from monkeys? Forget it, Vicky. Or is he descended from Adam and Eve, and he's the worm in the apple? The defendant is mentally incompetent, and the defense rests.
Warren, it's your turn.
Oh, right. The defendant will rise. I've heard all the facts in the case, and I find you guilty. I will now pass sentence. Sentence suspended.
Hold it. He didn't mean that.
Hold it. I didn't mean that. What did I mean?
Warren, you're a judge and he's guilty.
But Jamie's my friend. I can't punish him.
Hold that thought, Warren.
Warren, it's a judge's duty to uphold the law regardless of his personal feelings.
It is?
Yes. You're the backbone of our legal system. It's up to you to defend truth and justice.
Well, in that case, here goes. Jamie Lawson, I sentence you to erase the blackboard.
Warren.
And right, I'll never take a bribe again, 100 times.
Truth, Warren.
Plus 2 weeks detention.
Justice, Warren.
And death by the guillotine.
Well, I guess we can suspend the last part.
Thanks a lot.
Well, Jamie, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, I'm sorry for what I did. I was wrong, and I deserve to be punished.
You got off easy. We should have thrown the book at you. Hello? Yes, it's Ted. I expected you home from work an hour ago. I thought we were going out to dinner.
Joni, when you hear this, you're really going to laugh. Remember last night we were talking about me setting a better example for Jamie?
Yeah?
Well, I got the feeling so guilty about it that today I went out and tried to get a parking ticket.
You're kidding. Did you get one?
No. So I went over to the police station and I parked in the red zone out front.
Well, I bet you got one then.
No, I couldn't find a cop. So I went inside and demanded that they give me a ticket.
And then you got one.
No, the desk sergeant said that wasn't his job.
Ted, that's hysterical.
Yeah, honey, it gets even funnier. Well, when he refused to give me the ticket, well, I told him a thing or two about what he could do with his job. This is really going to make you scream, honey. Can you come down and bail me out?
Ted, I can't. My nails are wet.
Nails are what? You what, honey? What?
I'm kidding.
Ted? Ted? Ted, can you hear me?
bright and soft curls. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
The Green Day.
She's a small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curls. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. La 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 la. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
It's their turf. It's
We got ourselves a ball game today, folks. Squires to the windup, the pitch, swing and a miss. Miller strikes out to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down.
Wow, did you see that, Vicky? I saw that. What a fastball. I can throw a fastball like that. Oh, no! Dad's gonna kill us. We should get dressed up nice so we'll look good for the funeral. Jamie, it's me, Harriet. Vicky, find out what that pest wants. I'll get the ball. Hi, Vicky. Can the Incredible Hunk come out and play? The pest wants to know if the Incredible Hunk can come out and play. Tell her I'm busy. The hunk is busy. That's okay. I'll come in and play.
Vicky, that's the last time I call on you for pest control.
What you watching? The baseball game. I wish you catch spring fever instead of baseball fever.
Harriet, I gotta watch this and pick up some pointers. My baseball team starts practice next week, and I'm the catcher.
I'll watch with you. A woman should always be interested in what her man is doing.
Harriet, do you mind sitting someplace else?
Anything to please my man.
Cleveland would be better.
Teach me about baseball, Jamie.
Sure.
You know what they mean when they say you're out? I'm not sure.
I'll show you.
Now, watch closely. You're out!
You know what you look like? You look like a pack of bubble gum.
Chew on it, Ted.
So, Jamie, you ready to go to the ballpark for a little practice? Huh?
I've been ready all winter. Reggie's gonna meet us there.
Ted, look at the door.
All right, what happened to the door? And don't try to tell me termites.
Well, a termite named Vicky. But I guess it's my fault as much as hers.
You should get dressed up nice so we look good for the funeral.
Look on the bright side, Ted. Now we've got a pass-through window for cookies.
Well, Jamie, just be more careful what you tell her, all right? Okay, let's get going. You too, Vicky. You're going to learn all about baseball.
I already know about baseball.
Oh, is that so?
I'll show you. Now watch closely. You're out.
Hey, Reggie. Hi, guys.
Hi,
You know, if you guys play really hard this year, maybe you can finally beat the Mugwumps and go all the way to the championship.
Championship? I settled for next to last place for once. We really stuck up the ballpark.
Yeah, so many teams walked all over us. Our mascot was a doormat.
And our sponsor gave up on us. We don't even have uniforms this year.
Well, maybe you could talk to the president of your company, Ted. United Robotronics sponsors lots of youth projects.
That's a good idea, honey. Okay, let's start with a little batting practice. Reggie, you hit. Jamie, you catch. And I will pitch. Wait till you see my world-famous Fernando ball.
Fernando Valenzuela?
No, Fernando Lamas. It looks marvelous, darling. You really do. You really look marvelous.
That really stunk up the ballpark.
Ted, you haven't played in a long time. Don't overdo it.
Relax, Joni. I'm in great shape. Once a jack, always a jack, huh?
Can I play?
Yeah, sure, honey. Here, why don't you take this and go to the outfield and shag some flies?
Oh, that sounds like fun. Do I put this on my hands?
Oh, Vicky, go over there and stand out of the way.
Come on, Mr. Lawson. Give me your best shot.
Think you can handle it?
Hey, my dad didn't name me Reggie for nothing. When I come to the plate, the crowd goes, Reggie, Reggie, Reggie. Blaze it on in here.
Okay, here comes my Fernando fastball. Ah!
Are you okay?
Oh, I think I threw something out.
You look marvelous, darling. Really, you're simply marvelous.
Ted, what happened?
I think I pulled a muscle.
Where?
Everywhere. Even my hair hurts.
I think I better take you home. Kids, I'll be back by dinner time, okay?
Okay. Hope you feel better, Dad. Me too.
Ted, maybe an ice pack will help.
I got a better idea. Put my whole body in the freezer.
What do we do now, Jamie? There's no one here to pitch.
Hey, maybe Vicky can pitch to us.
A girl pitch? Are you kidding?
Oh, what have we got to lose? Besides, I've sort of been working with her.
This is a waste of time.
Vicky, remember that picture you saw on television this morning? I remember. Well, I want you to throw the ball just like he did. As hard as you can. Got it? Got it. Okay, batter up, Reggie.
Come on, Vicky. See if you can at least get the ball to me.
Wow! Strike one!
Beginner's luck. She couldn't do that again in a million years.
Think so? Do it again, Vicky, only this time, slow it down for Reggie, Reggie. Slow it down for
Reggie, Reggie.
Strike two.
So she got lucky again, and my foot slipped. There's no way she can strike me out.
Oh, no. Vicky, show him a curveball. Show him a curve. Strike 3, 4, 5, and 6. You're out twice.
Man, I don't believe it. Vicky, you're the best pitcher I ever saw. Vicky, 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 Vicky.
Ow, 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 ow.
Sorry, honey. You should have listened to me. Your body isn't in the same shape it was 20 years ago.
My body isn't in the same shape it was 20 minutes ago.
Well, I think you better limit your involvement with Jamie's baseball team with finding the sponsor for it.
Yeah, why don't I call the president of my company right now?
Do you think you should bother him at home on a Sunday?
He won't mind. Bob's my buddy. I mean, we are like this. Ow. Oh. Oh. Ow, ow, oh. Ooh, ah. Bobby. Hi, Ted here. Ted Lawson. Yeah, listen, how would United Robotronics like to sponsor a kids' baseball team? Lawson. One of your engineers? L-A-W-S-O-N? Well, it was just a thought, you know. No, I don't need to repeat it. Well, if you insist, sir. I will never, ever call you again at home on a Sunday as long as you live.
Like this, huh?
I meant, this is me.
Man, Vicky really knows how to throw a baseball. Too bad we don't have someone our team who could pitch like her. Yeah, we could finally beat the Mugwumps. The Mugwumps? We could beat the Dodgers.
Hey, why can't Vicky pitch for us?
Because Coach Simpson won't allow girls on the team.
You know she's a girl. I know she's a girl. But Coach Simpson doesn't know she's a girl.
That's a dumb idea.
But without Vicky, we're dead and buried again.
How are we going to convince the coach she's a boy?
Piece of cake. It's goodbye, Vicky. Hello, Victor.
Tonight, a young man's accused of attacking his...
Still trying to find a sponsor for Jamie's team?
Yeah, this is harder than I thought. Hi, my name is Ted Lawson. I was wondering if you'd like to sponsor a kids' baseball team. They're a wonderful bunch of kids. Uh-huh. Oh, I see. Uh-huh. Well, I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, thanks anyway.
Who were you calling?
Oh, it's Wally's Delicatessen. He says they can't sponsor us, but for opening day, he'll donate a baseball made out of chopped liver and a bat made out of a kosher pickle.
Hi, Mrs. Lawson.
Hi, Jamie's in his room.
Thanks.
Hey, Reggie.
Hi, Mr. Lawson.
Keep trying to find a sponsor, Ted.
Hey, Reggie. Okay, I'm here. Why'd you call me to race right over?
You'll see. Say hello to the baseball team's new strikeout king. Come on out, Victor!
Hey, it's not bad. It's not bad. She's a closet boy.
There is no way the coach is going to look at her and suspect she's a girl.
Yeah, but looks aren't everything. She'll give herself away the first time she walks up to the pitcher's mound. And you know how girls walk.
I see what you mean. Victor, my boy, you're going to have to learn how to walk like a jock. Watch me.
You call that a walk? Watch the master. You gotta walk cool. Ow. See what I mean?
I see what you mean.
You also have to talk like a jock. Listen closely. Yo, after practice, let's cruise the arcade with some action, stud.
Why did you slap him on the behind? The jocks do that all the time on TV.
Yeah, of course, when a jock talks to a girl, it's different.
You don't slap a girl on the behind. Only if you want a fat lip.
A jock has to talk smooth to the ladies, like this. Hey, sweet cheeks, what's shaking with the little mama's bacon?
Hi, Jamie. Hi, Reggie. We're busy, Harriet. Who's the new jock? You mean you don't know? He's cute. Well, this is our cousin, Victor. Hi, Victor. Hey, sweet cheeks. What's shaking with the little mama's bacon? Hey, you're my kind of guy. Jamie, if you don't treat me nice, I may have to dump you for Victor. Remember, to the victor go the spoils.
Well, there's nobody more spoiled than you, Harriet.
What? Goodbye, Harriet. See you later, Victor.
All right. Now, if we can fool Harriet, we can fool anyone. We just gotta be careful that my folks don't find out. We're in this together, right? Right. Anytime you need me, I am here.
Kids!
I am gone.
Why is Vicky dressed like that?
I'm not Vicky. I'm Victor, the new strikeout king.
Victor?
And sweet cheeks, what's shaking with the little mama of bacon?
Boy, are you gonna howl when you hear this.
You may howl after I hear.
Well, you see, I dressed Vicky up to look like a boy because Coach Simpson doesn't allow girls on the team.
Keep going.
Well, pitching tryouts are Saturday, and with Vicky on the team, we're sure to win the championship.
Forget it. Vicky, go change your clothes.
It's goodbye, Victor. Hello, Vicky.
Jamie, how could you think of doing such a thing?
It wouldn't be fair to have a robot on the team.
How would you feel winning the championship, getting the trophy, getting a picture in the paper, all that publicity, knowing that you cheated?
I could live with that.
Jamie, it's not whether you win or lose that's important. It's how you play the game.
But we play it so badly. We can't win without Vicky.
Jamie, winning the championship isn't a matter of life and death.
You're right, Dad. It's much more important than that. Coach Simpson, I've got one more picture for you to try out. This is my cousin, Victor.
Hiya, Victor.
Yo, after practice, let's cruise to the arcade for some action, stud.
Great sense of humor, huh? You should see his pitching. He's fantastic.
Well, he doesn't have to be fantastic to be on this team. All he's got to do is reach home plate in one bounce or less.
He could do better than that, Coach. Even I can't get a hit off Victor.
It doesn't tell me much, Reggie. All right, Victor. Go on out to the mound and show me what you got.
Show you what I've got.
Throw it as hard as you can, Victor.
As hard as I can.
What a fastball. Oh,
Fastball's not even his best pitch, Coach. Wait till you see his curve.
That I gotta see.
Victor, throw him your curveball.
The curveball.
What an arm. I don't believe it.
I told you so, Coach.
Come on in, Victor. It's a miracle. I've been waiting my whole life for a pitcher like this. Victor, you're going to take us to the championship.
We'll make chumps of the mug once.
Yeah. Hey, he's a she.
Yeah, Coach. Victor's really my sister, Vicky.
I thought he walked a little funny.
I only dressed her up to look like a boy because of your rule about no girls on the team.
Dummy, that only applies to girls who don't throw the ball 90 miles an hour.
You mean Vicky can be on the team?
Be on the team. She is the team.
Yeah! I hope I'm doing the right thing.
Just as I thought. That little stinker brought Vicky down here when I specifically told him not to.
Sure wants to win badly.
Okay, Vicky, get back out on that mound and show me what other pitches you can throw.
What other pitches I can throw?
Jamie, there isn't a team in the league that can beat us now. Vicky is our secret weapon.
Yeah, right.
Jamie, how could you even think of doing such a thing?
It wouldn't be fair to have a robot on the team.
How would you feel knowing you cheated?
Coach, could you hold it a second? I have to talk to my sister.
Sure, kid.
Vicky, change in plans. Remember the other day when Dad threw his famous Fernando ball? It looked marvelous, darling. Simply marvelous.
Right. Listen closely. Got it?
Got it.
Okay, Coach.
Let's go, Vicky. Knock me down again.
Oh, Ted, Vicky's hurt.
Honey, robots can't get hurt. Don't you see what happened? Jamie programmed Vicky to imitate what happened to me last week. Our son's conscience got to him.
What's the matter, honey? Where does it hurt?
Everywhere. Even my hair hurts.
Gee, tough luck, Coach. Looks like our star pitcher's got a glass arm.
What we need is a pitcher with a mechanical arm.
Hang in there, Coach. They'll soon have robots pitching.
Mom, Dad, I can explain.
You don't have to, Jamie. We saw what you did and we're proud of you.
Straighten up, Vicky.
Will Vicky be okay? Yeah, but we won't. We're back to finishing in last place again.
Yeah, but you'll be the best-looking losers in the league.
What do you mean?
Well, I got a sponsor for your team. Here are your new uniforms. Huh?
Black uniform?
Well, your sponsor insisted on it.
A mortuary?
It's perfect. Without me, you're going to be dead and buried again.
Back by popular demand, a spectacular once-a-year sale Friday.
Small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curls. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter every...
My call to the Psychic Friends Network.
Father's sports coat is all creased. Vicky, would you go get the iron and steam up these wrinkles?
I don't need the iron. No wrinkles.
Oh, terrific. Your dad's going to appreciate this. Oh, at least you got the wrinkles out. He hates wrinkles.
I have more steam for his face.
Oh, no. I should use the bigger suitcase. Vicky, how about using your robotic skills to close this darn thing?
Use my robotic skills. The darn thing's closed.
Thanks a million. Now, how about going and checking that roast in the oven? Oh, and don't throw it out.
Chocolate syrup, jelly beans, licorice, cherry cola, ice cream. You're not supposed to snack between meals. This isn't a snack. It's my vitamin drink. You forgot something? What? The vitamins. No, I didn't. There. I feel healthier already. Vicky, get the door, please. impossible. You really shouldn't play so hard to get. I'm not playing hard to get, Harriet. I'm playing impossible to get. That stupid sugar bear. Need something sweet. You wouldn't act that way if you knew how rich I was gonna be. Yeah, sure, Harriet. I mean it. But I'm not allowed to talk about it. So don't ask. Okay, I won't ask. Ask! Okay. How are you gonna get rich? Well, if you insist. My father's going to be president of a giant company, and we're gonna make millions. Well, I'm happy for you, Harriet. I'm happier for you. You can marry me for my money. Harriet, I wouldn't marry you for the Bank of America's money. That stupid sugar bear. Can't you just see us? Sitting on our big veranda, sipping mint julep, watching the field hands, and eating sushi. Sushi? Of course. That's what everybody eats in Japan. And my dad's new job is in Tokyo. You're moving to Tokyo? Oh, don't worry. When I'm settled, I'll send for you. You can be my mail-order groom. You'll need a big envelope. Harriet, if this is true, it's the happiest day of my life. Because I'm going to be rich? No, because you're moving to Tokyo.
Well, I'll believe it when you're gone. Meanwhile, sayonara, baby.
What am I going to do with him, Vicky? I can't even buy his love. You can always do what Amanda did. Who's Amanda? Amanda Worthington on that morning soap opera, The Young and the Tasteless. When Gerald left her, Amanda told everybody she was eloping with Hector the gardener. But when Gerald found out about it, he came back to her. And did they live happily ever after? No, she shot him. Hector buried him in the garden. Well, at least you can go out every day and water him. See ya.
Vicky, Dad's about ready to leave for the airport. Come on. Honey, I hope you enjoy your trip to Texas.
Well, thanks a lot, honey. But it looks like I'm going to have to be moseying along now. So, Jamie, I'm going to leave you in charge of the old corral here. Look after the women folk and the cattle.
I won't let him stampede, Pa. And that goes for the cattle, too.
Good. Shouldn't take me more than a few days to wrap up business, honey.
Okay, honey. He means the big, honey.
Hey, what's this? You left something out. What's this for? A short trip?
No, it's a new coat for Jamie.
Oh, it's just like mine.
It is yours.
What?
Oh, that must be the taxi. Vicky, would you get the door, please? And Ted, you be careful, all right?
Tell that to the pilot.
Oh, hi, Vicky.
Hi, taxi.
Jamie, why don't you and Vicky take the luggage out? Let me know when the taxi's here, okay?
Sure, partner. Let's go, varmint.
Kid, I have the greatest news. It is so big, it is so fat, you'll never guess in a million years what it is.
You're going to be president of a giant company and have more money than the Bank of America.
Good guess. But you'll never guess where I'm going to do
Your
it.
new job is in Tokyo, and you're going to eat sushi sitting on your big veranda.
I get it. My little Harriet was here.
Your little Harriet with the big mouth.
Oh, are you really moving to Japan, Brandon?
That's right. But I wanted to tell you myself so I could see the blood drain from Teddy's face.
You just came over to make Ted jealous.
Of course. What's the fun of getting a great new job if you can't stick it to your friends?
Well, I got news for you, Brandon. We couldn't be happier.
You really happy for me?
No, for us.
Whoa, funny. Try not to be too envious, Teddy. Envy can give you an ulcer, I hope. Well, I hate to gloat and run, but a representative from my new Japanese company is flying over to meet with me. It is such a burden being so important. You're lucky, Teddy. You'll never know the feeling.
Mom said for you to help me set the table for dinner. She meant Jamie the kid. Dad said I'm now the man of the house. And when Dad's the man of the house, this is what he does. And this is what Mom does. Grab your ear. What? Grab your ear.
Hey, what's going on with you two?
I'm teaching Jamie how to be the man of the house.
Oh, Joni, this is a disaster. It's an emergency. You've got to help me.
Well, Brenda, what's the matter?
Oh, it's terrible. Mr. Saito, the Japanese executive, is waiting in his hotel now for me to pick him up.
Oh, and your car broke down?
Oh, no, I have car trouble, too.
Brandon, what's happened that was so terrible?
Well, I'm supposed to pick up Mr. Saito at his hotel, bring him to my house to meet the family, have the final interview. Bonnie and I had a fight, and she just moved out to a hotel, taking Harriet with her.
Oh, I'm sorry. That is terrible.
I'll say she's probably ready to sweep.
Brandon, if it would help it, I'd be happy to go and have a talk with Bonnie for you.
There's no time. Mr. Saito's waiting for me now.
Well, how can I help?
I need to borrow something.
Sure, what?
Your house.
My house?
Just for an hour. See, the Japanese are very family-oriented. I can't let Mr. Saito find out that Bonnie and I are fighting. Suppose she came home in the middle of the interview and tied my pants legs in a knot.
Well, I'm sure she wouldn't do that.
She does it all the time. With me in them.
Well, Brandon, I don't know.
Please, oh, please, I'm desperate.
Okay, Brandon. I hate it when you beg.
I do, too. But it's so effective. Thank you, Joni, thank you. Oh, while I'm down here, there are two other teensy-weensy little things I need.
What are those?
A wife and a daughter.
What? You have a wife and a daughter?
I mean ones that like me. You and Vicky could pretend to be Bonnie and Harriet, huh?
Brandon, it's out of the question.
Please. The Japanese judge their executives as much on their families as they do on their ability, and I was counting on my family to clinch the deal since I have no ability.
Brandon, couldn't you just tell them that Bonnie and Harriet had to leave suddenly?
I can't risk it. I'd lose face. I promised him a wife and a kid. I have to deliver a wife and a kid.
Well, what happens when you get the job and you go to Japan and you've got a different wife and kid?
He'll never know the difference. To the Japanese, we all look alike. Besides, I'll bring you something that'll help disguise you.
Oh, I don't know, Brandon.
Please, Joni, it's not just for me. It's for you and Ted, too.
How?
Well, for one thing, I will see to it that when I leave, Teddy takes over my old job as management.
Brandon, I don't think so.
I know what's stopping you. You think if I get this job, you'll lose me as a neighbor.
I'll do it.
On the next Home Improvement, The Problem.
Vicky, give me a Larry Bird. 2 points. Hi. Have you guys seen my dad? He's a tall man with gravy stains on his shirt. That's him, all right. Is he here? Nope. Well, if you see him, my mom sent me from the hotel with a message. Hotel? Yeah. My mom and dad had a fight, so we moved into a hotel. Oh, that's too bad. No, it's all right. We took it sweet. Fine. They always make up. I think that's what keeps them together. Their mutual interest and hostility. What's their message, Harriet? My mom said to tell him. Hey, Liverlips, if you touch our bank book, you're going to be wearing your ears around your ankles. And I'm not kidding, Buffalo Breast. Sounds like they had a pretty good fight. One of their best. You should have heard my dad.
Maybe you better not go to Japan, Tubbo. It's only a small island. You'll sink it.
When you and I are married, Jamie, we'll never fight as long as you keep repeating those 2 magic words. What's that? Yes, dear.
Oh, good kids, I need your help.
Sure, Mom.
Brandon Brindle is bringing this Japanese gentleman over that's interviewing him for the new job. And we've got to act like we're Brandon's family and that we love him.
Mom, that's not just acting. That's Academy Award time. Academy Award time. In accepting this Oscar, I'd like to thank all the little people I stepped on to get here. You like me. You really like me. Why are we doing this, Mom?
Oh, neighbors shaking nice things to each other.
We're talking about the Brindles.
And we can get that clown that job, we'll get rid of them forever.
Works for me.
Good. Now, I'm going to be his wife, Bonnie, and Vicky, you're going to be Harriet. Think you can act like Harriet?
If it isn't Dream Hunk, the love of my life. Ew! Now you crazy erector set. Yes, dear. Well, Mom, if these two are Brindles, then who am I?
You're Jamie Lawson, the boy next door.
Great! I was born to play that part.
Right this way, Mr. Saito. Welcome to my humble home.
Yes, very humble.
Won't you sit down? Can I get you something to drink?
No, thank you.
Bonnie. Oh, Bonnie, darling. The loved one is home with our distinguished visitor from the mysterious East.
Honey, can I speak to you for a minute?
Excuse me. Certainly, Buttercup.
I am not... Yes, you... Now, come on, no. Go on.
Here's my little lotus blossom. Mr. Saito, I'd like you to meet my adoring, obedient wife, Bonnie.
I'm pleased to meet you.
I'm honored to welcome my husband's guest into my home.
Please, in Japan we have a 3-bow limit.
Well, she's just like a Japanese wife. Mr. Saito has traveled a long way, Kissy-Kim. Perhaps he'd like something to eat?
Well,
Hey, come on, no trouble, little guy. Sit down. What'll it be? Egg rolls, chop suey? Take one from column A, one from column B.
Honorable husband, that is Chinese food. Mr. Saito is Japanese.
Right. Well, you know, all that Oriental food looks alike.
Mr. Saito, I had honorable daughter Harriet fix something special for you to make you feel at home. Harriet! Oh, Harriet!
Mr. Brindle, about the matter of your employment.
Where would you like me to put this, Mama San?
Right on the table.
Mr. Saito, I'd like you to meet our lovely daughter, Harriet.
Hello. Please, stop. My back can't take it.
Sorry, please sit down.
Why don't you sit at my feet, dear, the way you always do?
Well, I really don't...
See? Just like a Japanese wife.
Ooh, if I asked my wife to do that, she'd kill me.
Well, what have we here? What is it?
Raw octopus.
You have a lovely family, Mr. Brindle.
Did you hear that, my little rice cake? The jewels in the bag. Harriet, someone's at the door.
I'll get it, buffalo breath.
An American term of endearment.
Hi. Why are you dressed that way? To help the clown get the job.
Oh, look, it's the cute little girl from next door.
Oh, there you are. I just came by to tell you that Mom's home. They delivered the Minky Center, and she forgives you and is waiting for you all perfumed, powdered, and puckered.
Her mother's puckered for you?
Neighbors should do nice things for each other.
Get that, will you, Harriet?
Okay.
No, I meant her. right, Harriet?
Right. Hi, Harriet. Hi, Harriet.
Oh, look, Vicky, here's your brother, Jamie Lawson, from next door. Oh, Jamie, I'm so glad you're here. It seems that Vicky is a little confused here. So why don't you and Harriet take Vicky into the kitchen and get things straightened up, okay?
Sure, Mom. I mean, Mrs. Brindle.
Come on, sis. Let's go have a little talk. I'm not moving till someone tells me what's going on here. If you don't get into the kitchen, you'll be wearing your ears around your ankles.
Interesting household.
Well, I'll get the door, husband, son.
Surprise!
Who's that?
That's Ted Lawson, our neighbor.
You let him kiss your wife like that?
It's the least I could do. Last week, he jump-started my car.
Looks like he's jump-starting your wife.
My flight was canceled, and I forgot my key, and why are you dressed like Madame Butterfly?
Well, my husband, Brandon, here and I are entertaining Mr. Saito, who's interviewing him for a new job so that he can go to Japan. Understand?
Completely, Mrs. Brendel. Mr. Saito, you couldn't find a better man for the job than Brandon.
I agree. I think he will make an excellent president of our new company.
I got the job!
However, our honorable chairman thinks his honorable son will make a better president.
What?
That's what I came over to tell you, Mr. Brindle.
No, why would he do that?
I guess that's why they call Japan the land of the rising sun. Well, I guess I must be going. It's been nice meeting you all, and thank you for a most inscrutable evening. Ciao.
Sorry things didn't work out for you, Brandon.
You don't know how sorry we are, Brandon.
Knock it off, Freckles. It's all over. I didn't get the job. We're not going to Japan. It's a disaster.
Well, at least your loving wife is back home.
That's 2 disasters in one day.
She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, as I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. La 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 la. She's fantastic, made of plastic. Microchips here and there. She's a small wonder. Brings love and laughter everywhere.
Mom, Dad, here's a TV show the whole family can enjoy.
Oh, what's that?
The Slime Mutants from Saturn. It's about a bunch of dirty space creatures who come to Earth and leave a ring around the planet.
Oh, let's see what else is on.
Here's the bowl of popcorn you asked for.
Thanks, Vicky.
Vicky, you have to pop it before we can eat it.
Thanks, Jamie.
Pop it.
Eat your heart out, Orville Redenbacher. Ow, 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 ow.
Oh, see who's at the door, please, Vicky. And remember to look through the peephole first.
Look through the peephole first.
Well, who is it, Vicky?
Harriet's outside.
That's a good place for her. Vicky, let her in.
Hi, Vicky. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
What are you doing?
I was just getting ready to watch some TV, Harriet.
Can I watch too? I can't watch it at home.
What's the matter? Is your step broken?
Yeah. My mom threw it at my dad.
Sure, Harriet. We'd love to have you watch TV with us.
Yeah. Love to.
Jamie.
What did he do?
Oh, nothing.
He did this.
All right, kids, would you cool it? Jamie, turn it on.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let me show you that hypnotism can be fun as well as educational.
Oh, hypnotism. This should be really interesting.
Look into the eyes of the great Rinaldi. You are getting tired, very tired. Your eyelids are growing heavy, heavy, heavy. You cannot hold your eyes open. You are falling asleep. Fast, fast, asleep. And now for a few post-hypnotic suggestions. You, sir, when you awaken and hear the word milk, you will act like a little baby. And, madame, when you hear the word warm, you will become a vamp like Mae West. And as for you, dear lady, when you hear the word rose, you will get up and dance the tango.
Harriet, would you stop trying to hold my hand in the popcorn?
You, sir, when you hear the word bark, you will act like a dog. And last, but far from least, you, sir, when you hear the word bananas, you will act like a monkey. When you all hear the word stop, you will stop acting out your post-hypnotic suggestions. And now, when I snap my fingers, you will awaken. Splendid. Did you know that Rose feeds her dog warm bananas and milk every time she hears him bark?
I get it. Oh, no, honey. It's that Mrs. Fernwald from the Department of Family Services.
The one that helped with Vicky's adoption.
Yeah.
There's no problem.
Hi there, Olivia Fernwald.
Hello.
Hello.
Still that happy family.
Yeah. Come on in.
Oh, thank you. Well, hello, Jamie and Vicky.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, and I remember this young lady from Vicky's birthday party a few months ago.
That's right. I'm Harriet, the vivacious redhead who lives next door.
Harriet, this is a personal matter, if you don't mind.
Oh, I don't mind. The more personal, the better. Harriet, she means goodbye? As in, get lost, hit the road, see you in 1996? Look into my eyes. When you hear the word Harriet, you will throw yourself into my arms. When I hear the word Harriet, I will throw myself in front of a truck.
To what do we owe this pleasant surprise, Mrs. Fernwald?
I've come on a mission.
Well, there's no problem with Vicky's adoption, is there?
Au contraire. That's French, n'est-ce pas? We've been following Vicky's progress closely since you adopted her. And I am delighted to tell you that the Department of Family Services has voted you the Adoptive Family of the Year. Congratulations.
Well, that's quite an honor.
Well, it certainly is, and we're very proud. Aren't we, kids?
Proud, proud.
If it's convenient, my superior, Mr. Digby, would like to come over tomorrow and present you with a beautiful plaque.
A plaque? Oh, that would be very nice.
He'd also like to videotape a small interview with Vicky and her new parents. You know, to show other families who are considering adoption.
Oh, that would be just fine. No problem.
Wonderful. Then I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, will 5 o'clock be all right?
Oh, fine. Vicky, show Mrs. Fernwald to the door, please.
Walk this way.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, sweetheart.
Bye, sweetheart. Get lost. Hit the road. See you in 1996.
Hi. Oh, Chinese egg rolls, my favorite.
Oh, don't you dare, Ted. Those are for when the guests come. If you want to make yourself useful, you can get down 5 plates for the hors d'oeuvre.
5 plates? Why don't I make it 6?
Why 6?
Because with 6, you'll get egg roll.
No, you don't. I'll get my own plates. Till Mrs. Fernwald gets here, why don't you just go and watch some television?
Television. Look into the eyes of the great Rinaldi.
That's very cute, Vicky, but I don't have time to play right now.
Look into my eyes. You are getting tired, very tired. Your eyelids are growing heavy, heavy, heavy. You cannot hold your eyes open. You are asleep.
Vicky, take this tray.
When you hear the word warm, you will become a vamp like Mae West. And when you hear the word stop, you will stop it. When I snap my fingers, you will awaken.
Take this tray in the living room, please.
Tray to the living room, please.
Thanks.
Oh, Vicky, thank you.
Don't you dare, Those are for when the guests come. Look into the eyes of the great Rinaldi.
Not now, Vicky. I'm watching it.
Look into my eyes. You are getting tired, very tired. Your eyelids are growing heavy, heavy, heavy. You cannot hold your eyes open.
Vicky, would you go play with Jamie?
When you hear the word banana, you will act like a monkey. Your father said for me to play with you. Look into the eyes of the great Rinaldi. Not now, Vicky. I'm doing my homework. Look into my eyes. You are getting tired, very tired. Your eyelids are growing heavy, heavy, heavy. You cannot hold your eyes open. Really, Vicky, When you hear the word milk, you will act like a baby. Hypnotism can be fun as well as educational.
You touch those egg rolls, Ted.
Honey, I only had one, honest. That must be Mrs. Fernwald. I'm sorry, honey. I couldn't help tasting them while they were still warm.
Warm?
Yeah.
Oh. How you do? Tall, dark, and handsome.
Who? Me? Well,
Why don't you come up and see me sometime?
come up where? What's come over you? Mrs. Fernwald is at the door.
Let her get her own man.
Joan, what are you doing? I have to answer the door.
Later, handsome.
Joan, stop it. Stop this.
Kid, there's no time to get romantic. Mr. Harlow's at the door.
Oh, you are here. Well, this is Mr. Digby, our Director of Family Services. These are the Lawsons.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. I've been looking forward to meeting you. From what Mrs. Fernwald has told me, you're a very special family.
Oh, well, I don't know about that, but we're very excited about receiving this award from you, Mr. Digby.
You should be.
Oh, and these are our children. This is our son, Jamie, and this, of course, is little Vicky. This is Mr. Digby.
Hello. Hello.
House on a tilt. Well, it'll just take me a moment to set up the camera.
Yes, is this going to require any makeup, sir?
Oh, no. But if you normally wear it around the house, please do.
Maybe a little eyeshadow and blush.
Hi, Mrs. Lawson. I saw him come in with the camera. I think I can add a little pizzazz to the occasion.
Well, Harriet, dear, this is supposed to be just for our family, about Vicky's adoption. So why don't you just run along?
Right. Hi, I'm Vicky's photogenic best friend. I know everything there is to know about her.
Oh, really, little lady? Like what?
Well, for one thing, she thinks I'm wonderful.
And what do you think of Vicky?
I think she has great taste in friends. Would you like to hear me recite a poem? No. Well, if you insist. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, there's the door, now say goodbye.
Unusual child, isn't she?
Well, now that everything has returned to normal, shall we have some refreshments? Vicky, go get some coffee, please.
The coffee.
An egg roll, Mr. Digby.
Thank you.
Mrs. Fernwald?
Oh, I'd love one, but I'm on a little diet. I have to watch my figure, or no one else will.
Well, then some fruit, maybe?
Oh, that would be nice.
Some grapes, cherries, a banana.
Banana.
You chose this monkey to be Father of the Year?
Well, Mrs. Lawson did say he was quite a cut-up.
Stop that. Stop it.
Stop what?
You know what?
Mrs. Fernwald, your fruit?
Could I have a glass of water instead?
Of course, I'll get it for you.
Oh, don't trouble yourself. No, I'll have Vicky help me. Oh, Vicky, could I have a glass of water, please?
A glass of water.
Oh, isn't it exciting, Vicky? Just think, after we tape the interview, you'll be able to see it on your own television set.
Television. Look into the eyes of the great Rinaldi.
I beg your pardon, dear.
Look into my eyes. You are getting tired. Your eyes are growing weary. You cannot hold your eyes open. And as for you, dear lady, when you hear the word rose, you will get up and dance the tango.
Almost ready, folks.
Oh, can I help you there, Mr. Digby?
Oh, yeah. Would you just hold this here?
Dad, can I have an egg roll?
Have a grape, they're healthier.
Okay.
That's an egg roll.
You're kidding. I guess we better have my eyes checked.
Yeah, give me one of those grapes.
I should alert you, Mrs. Lawson, that when I turn these camera lights on, it's liable to get a little warm.
Warm? Oh. Oh. Why don't you come up and see me sometime?
I beg your pardon.
You're quite a hunk.
Mr. Lawson.
Dad, how much do we really know about Mom?
Mrs. Lawson, stop this.
Stop what?
Joan, dear, what has come over you? Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Mr. Digby.
Sorry about what?
Joan,
Now then, shall we get started?
The sooner we finish, the better. Oh, no. I left the videotape cassette in the car. I'll be right back.
Oh, this is going to be such fun.
Fun. Hypnotism can be fun as well as educational. Rose feeds her dog warm bananas and milk every time she hears them bark.
What is going on here? You've all gone crazy! I am not your dada!
You can run, but you can't hide, big boy.
This is insane! Stop this! Stop this instant!
Mr. Digby, really?
may I ask, sir, what you are doing with my wife?
Me? She did this? You're all wacko.
Whatever are you talking about?
Don't play innocent with me. You were just dancing around the room with this flower in your mouth. And you, acting like a monkey, while your son here was pretending he was still in diapers. Not to mention this brazen hussy. You're a fine example of family of the year.
This all sounds very familiar.
I am the great Rinaldi. Look into my eyes. You are getting sleepy.
That's it. We saw this on television last night.
Yes, Dad. Dickie was watching with us.
Well, if what Mr. Digby says is true, then Vicky must have hypnotized all of us into acting that way.
Oh, is that possible?
With Vicky, anything's possible.
Well, in that case, we have nothing to worry about. Mr. Digby's bite is not as bad as his bark.
Bark?
Well, I certainly hope he's had his rabies shot.
Dad, catch him before he starts chasing cars.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Digby, here, boy. I got some kibble.
Oh, Teddy could get hurt. Where is he?
There he is.
Where?
Right over there by that fire hydrant.
Small wonder, lovely and bright and soft girl. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
deal.
Hi. What are you doing?
I am trying to help your mother out by making breakfast.
Oh, you're straining the lumps out of the oatmeal, huh? Well, don't forget, she makes my lunch, too.
Jamie, I only have 2 hands. Ow! Ow! Make that 1 hand. Oh. Jamie, why don't you eat at the school cafeteria today, all right?
Cafeteria food?
Well, if you feel that way, why don't you make it yourself? All the stuff is right there.
You're right, Dad. When Mom works as my substitute teacher in school, we should all pitch in and help out. Vicky, make my lunch. Make your lunch. On the double, please. On the double, please.
Morning.
Oh, hi, hon.
Oh, thanks for doing this, honey. It's sure a big help when I'm working.
Hey, it's no problem. Yeah, and tonight, I'm even going to make dinner, honey. We're going to have goulash a la Ted. I hope it clogs your microchips.
So have you thought of a story yet for the journalism contest, Jamie?
No, but I'd sure like to win and become a reporter on the school newspaper.
Well, Jamie, you see, the trick is to write a story that is so interesting that it'll make people sit up and take notice.
How's this for a headline? Boy reveals secret of robot system.
Yeah, I got another headline for you. Father reveals secret of microwaving son. Enough, honey? You want some more? 1 lump or 2?
Fine.
Reggie, old buddy, when I win that journalism contest, I'm going to be a big man on campus. Everybody will know who I am.
Right. They know you're the fool who lost to me.
Good morning, Mrs. Lawson.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Bryant. Well, what can I do for our illustrious principal?
Well, first you can stop polishing the apple. Then I'd like for you to meet Chrissy Ryan. She's a new student who just moved here from Arizona, and she's going to be in your class.
Oh, hi, Chrissy. Oh, we'll have her feeling right at home in no time.
I'm sure you will. Listen, by the way, remind your students to get their stories into me by Friday if they plan on entering the journalism contest.
Okay, I'll do that.
Chrissy, it's nice having you with us.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, your attention, class? I'm sure you already heard what your principal just said about the journalism contest, so let's keep that in mind, okay? And I'd also like you to say hi to your new classmate, Chrissy Ryan.
Hi.
Well, who would like to show Chrissy where we are in the history book? Thank you, fellas. Vicky, why don't you show Chrissy where we are?
Hi. Hi. Hi, I'm Jamie, her brother. And this is Reggie.
I'm not her brother. I'm just a brother.
If we can do anything in any way to help, just ask. Well, I didn't bring my lunch today, so you can show me where the cafeteria is. Oh, sure, no problem. You see, you go out the doors, you point your nose down the hall, you keep sniffing, and when you start to feel sick, you're there. That covers the homework assignments for this week. Tomorrow we start the chapter on the Civil War.
And how you doing, Chrissy?
Fine, Mrs. Lawson. I really appreciate you and Vicky going to all this trouble to help me.
Oh, it's no trouble at all.
I'm sure it'll be easy for me to catch up. I can speed read.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I can speed read, too. New York was the first settled by the Dutch in 1624.
Oh, he's such a little clown. Well, Chrissy, as long as you're here, would you like to stay for dinner?
Oh, I'd like that. Thank you.
Oh, sure. Well, why don't you call your mom and see if it's okay? Well, the phone is right over there.
Well, my mom doesn't live with us, but I can call my dad and ask him.
Okay, well, you do that. We're having a special treat tonight. Goulash a la Ted. Honey, oh, where did you get that apron?
Is it too busy with the shirt?
Need any help?
You kidding, honey? You're talking to Julia Child with hairy legs.
Well, we may have one more for dinner if Chrissy can stay.
I understand understand, Daddy. I'll tell Mrs. Lawson. Bye. I can't stay for dinner, Vicky. Please tell your Mommy Daddy wants me to come home right away, okay? Okay. I'm really not very hungry anyway. My stomach's kind of upset from that sandwich in the cafeteria. They had to put saddles on those hamburgers. They've got to be made with horse meat. Horse meat. You're funny. Bye. Bye. Hi. Hi. Hi.
Hey, guys, how's it going, huh?
Terrible. Neither one of us has a chance to win the journalism contest at this rate. Why not? We can't find any good stories.
Yeah. The best I could come up with is Bobby Herbeck got his first pimple. I couldn't even say where.
Well, hang in there, guys.
Why don't you guys team up, you know, like Woodward and Bernstein? You know, and then just go after one good story, right?
Who's Woodward and Bernstein? Well, I guess you're too young to remember, but a few years back, there were a couple of reporters that uncovered this big scandal in Washington about Watergate and President Nixon.
You're kidding. Norm Nixon, the basketball player, was president?
No, Reggie, you know she means the other Nixon. But he dribbled just as much, didn't he?
Well, how'd they get the story?
From a secret source who gave them all the information. They never said who it was. You see, Jamie, a good reporter always protects his source's identity. They just gave him a secret code name. Deep Throat.
Hey, that's a great idea, Reggie. You want to team up? I'll be Woodward.
Okay, so I'm not sure I'm right for Bernstein.
Hey, Reg, you want to stay for dinner?
Sure, thanks.
Great, I'm cooking.
I just remembered my mom needs me.
Boy, you really know how to kick a guy in the shins, don't you, Reg?
Yeah.
Yeah. Smell it.
Oh.
Reggie, my dad's cooking can't be any worse than the food in the cafeteria.
Yeah.
They serve horse meat in the cafeteria.
Huh?
They serve horse meat in the cafeteria. They should put saddles on those hamburgers. Hey! Wait a minute! I think we found our big story, Bernstein.
Yeah, but how we know it's true?
And Vicky said it's true. It's true. She never lies. She can't lie. She's not built that way.
Well, okay.
Boy, when we turn our paper into the principal tomorrow, he's going to pat us on the back and say, way to go, guys.
Well, what if he asks us where we got our information?
We'll just tell him we got it from our secret source. Deep tonsils.
Ms. Lawson, I'd like to talk to your class for a moment, if I may, please.
Certainly, Mr. Bryant. Class, your principal would like to have a word with you. Class? Knock it off! That's better. They're all yours, Mr. Bryant.
Thank you. I just read this entry into the journalism contest that was written by Jamie Woodward Lawson and Reggie Bernstein Williams. And according to your report, gentlemen, you say that horse meat is being served in the school cafeteria. No, that's a very serious accusation. Now, I want to know where you got your information from.
Mr. Bryant, sir, all I can say is that my partner and I got our information from Deep Tonsils.
Deep tonsils?
Yes, sir. You see, a good reporter never reveals the name of his source. Right, Bernstein?
Right, Woodward.
I see. Well, let me put it to you this way. If you don't tell me who gave you that story, the both of you will be washing dishes in the cafeteria for a month.
She's Deep Tonsils.
Reggie!
Well, I'm too young to have dishpan hands.
Vicky, why would you say such a thing?
I said such a thing because Chrissy said such a thing to me.
Well, Chrissy, why did you say a thing like that?
Mrs. Lawson, it was just a joke. You know, because the hamburger was so tough.
So, without any proof whatsoever, without checking your facts, you go ahead and write a story
that could have been harmful and embarrassing to the people that work in our cafeteria. Ms. Lawson, I will leave it to you to decide on a suitable punishment for this kind of irresponsibility.
I'll do that. I think I know just the thing. Well, now, since you two are such big fans of Woodward and Bernstein, I'm assigning you to read a book that they wrote. It's called All the President's Men, and I want you to do a report on it over the weekend. Oh, it shouldn't take you too long. I think it's only 900 pages.
Way to go, guys.
What's that?
Well, Mr. Thoughtful just thought he'd do the laundry, huh? Doesn't it look great? I even threw in one of Vicky's sweaters. Hey, you don't have to thank me, hon.
I won't. Before you shrank it, that was my sweater. And it was white.
Sorry, hon. Guess I better wait till she cools off before I tell her about her pants.
Hi.
Oh, hi, you guys. Hey, I'm a little surprised at you. Your mother told me about the horse meat scandal.
Well, you're the one who told us to be Woodward and Bernstein and Deep Throat.
Oh, no! My favorite shirt! Hi. I feel terrible about getting Jamie in trouble at school today. I just came by to apologize. Is he here? He will be soon. I'm fixing him a snack. Milk, any peanut butter and sardine sandwich. Yuck. I'd rather have horse meat. Come on in. What's the matter, Vicky? This is your picture on the milk carton. What? This is your picture on the milk carton. You're a missing child. No, I'm not. I'm right here. You may be right here, but you're missing. Oh, no. That is me. Why am I in a milk carton? I don't understand. I better go home and ask my dad about this.
Man, we really goofed. Instead of being heroes at school, we're a couple of ding-dongs.
Yeah. The only way we can get our self-respect back is to come up with a really big story that we can prove is true.
Yeah, but where are we going to get it? That thing with Krista today made us look like we couldn't find a good story if it was right under our nose.
Chrissy just came to apologize, but she left and went home.
Why didn't she wait?
She saw her picture on that milk carton.
Huh?
She's a missing child.
Wow. That is Chrissy.
Yeah. I think we found our big story, Bernstein. I mean, if this doesn't win the journalism contest, nothing will. Let's go write it up. And we know it's true because we got the proof right here on the milk carton.
Man, you know what this is going to make us?
A couple of ding-dongs.
Where is that guy? Great, there he is. Chicken heaven. We just with the.
You got your wings, your legs, your thighs, your breasts. You're through in a couple of lips.
Thanks a lot. Here, Vicky, take the chicken out, put it on a platter. Yeah. Probably wondering why I'm whispering.
I want the wife to think you cooked the chicken. All the guys do that. Rot's a rock.
Oh, listen, help me get rid of the evidence, will you?
Sure.
Oh, thanks a lot. We got this, and, yeah, this. Thanks a lot. What do I owe you?
$20.
$20! Says $15. What's the other $5 for?
Blackmail.
Gotcha, Bagak. Thanks a lot.
By the way, the apron, too busy with the shirt.
Dinner ready, Julia?
Yeah.
Oh, super good.
It's chicken a la Ted.
Why are you whispering? He wants twice think he cooked chicken. Ted? All the guys do it. Ted, really? I mean, do you really think that I wouldn't have known? I mean, that takeout chicken is so tasteless and soggy and greasy. Your cooking isn't that good.
Mom, Dad, wait till you hear this. Reggie and I found the story that's going to win us that journalism contest.
Oh, great. What's the story?
It's all about Chrissy, that new girl in class. We found out she's a missing child.
A missing child?
That's right.
I think I smell horse meat.
No, Dad, honest. This time we can prove it. See? Look. There she is.
Carlos Ramirez, age 3.5.
Who? Where's the other milk carton? The one that was here on the table.
Oh, well, I guess I gave that to the chicken man with the rest of the evidence. Sorry, James.
This is dreadful if Jamie's right.
Yeah, we better check this out, honey. Listen, you guys write that story and give it to the principal so he'll be aware of the problem, okay?
We will. He's got to believe a story this big. Rocks are rocks. Hey, Reggie.
Did you give our story to Mr. Bryant?
I left it on his desk.
I hope he believes us this time. If he doesn't, how are we going to prove it to him without the milk carton?
Hey, our proof sits right in front of me. Chrissy herself.
Hey, I thought of that too.
Oh, yeah? Then why didn't you say so?
Well, I want to give you a chance to look smart for a change. Hey, where's Chrissy?
Don't worry about it. The bell hasn't even rung yet. Now we can worry.
If Chrissy doesn't show up, we're up the creek.
Mrs. Lawson, I'd like to see Reggie and Jamie, if I may.
Well, of course, Mr. Bryant. Is something wrong?
We'll soon find out. Reggie and Jamie, would you step out in the hallway, please?
You're up the creek.
Everyone, read chapter 6, please.
Now, once again, gentlemen, you've written a very serious story here. I hope you have some proof.
Mr. Bryant, I know what that story's about, and my husband and I believe the boys this time.
Well, I can understand that, but I still need some proof before I can accept it.
Excuse me.
Dad!
Honey, what are you doing here?
Well, I thought the boys might need me. I have some important information about their story. I called that telephone number listed on the milk carton, and they informed me that Chrissy Ryan was abducted by her father after a child custody battle.
Oh, no.
See, Mr. Bryant? There's our proof.
And apparently her mother has been going out of her mind to try to find her. So I notified the police, and I also went to almost every market in town to try to find this.
That's Chrissy Ryan, all right.
It sure is.
Way to go, Mr. Lawson. You've got it here.
Hey, my dad's got it all over.
I'm worried. Chrissy wasn't in class this morning.
Well, I'm not surprised, honey. The police went to her house and found it vacant. So apparently her father is panicked, and they're on the move again.
Oh, that's beautiful, honey. Come on, guys, cheer up. I mean, after all, you two did win the journalism contest with your story.
Yeah, I know. I feel so bad about Chrissy.
Yeah, me too.
You guys are going to feel a lot better when you bury your face in a big piece of that cake, huh?
I doubt it.
Hello? Hey, this is Ted Lawson. Yes? That's great news. Thank you very much for calling. Terrific news, everyone. The police found Chrissy and her father, and she's going to be reunited with Mom.
Oh, that's wonderful. You feel better, guys?
Yeah. Now I feel like burying my face in a piece of cake. You got it?
Jesus knows.